It is Friday, May 16th, 2025. This recording is in partnership with the EA Creator Network. Today is Twitch Rivals Day, you guys. Nostalgic good morning, Destiny with the best bean. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Jake, Destiny, good morning. Hello. Woo! Look at y'all go. I hope everyone's doing well. Good morning. Hi, Brittle, welcome on in. No, you, Court, you! I'm actually here just for the vibes. I don't even care if I get 20th, whatever. I'm just here for the vibes. I'm just happy to be here. I literally don't care. I'm so excited. It's gonna be such a fun day. We're gonna do some Twitch Rivals prep today, and do a little bit of deep diving into some of the niche things. I know, I'm so excited. So I believe that I am going to be live the entire time today. So I'm just gonna stay live today. I'm not going offline. Hey! Woo! Griffey is my partner. Griffey is sick. I feel so bad. Griffey's sick today. I was like, no! So that's the worst feeling in the world for them, I bet. Oh, I know. It sucks. That's all right. We're just here for the fun. Like what will be will be. I hope that they feel better by like the end of the day. You know what I mean? Good morning, Brienne. Hi, Destiny, Annie, good to see you. And thank you so much, though, Pee-wee, for 2 freaking years. That is amazing. I hope you're doing well. I will be a team name yet. I think we said something about, like, Squishy Bean or something like that. I know, right? Or something. Love, right? I don't even know if we technically need to have like a team name, but like I love being prepared anyway. So basically, you guys, today is like Twitch Rivals. And we're gonna be doing some prep this like today for things and just like a little bit more like deep diving, like research and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. I'm excited. Twitch Rivals. What about Marvel Rivals? Am I right, Court? Right? No, the Marvel Rivals like brain rot is so real sometimes. It's hilarious. Hi, Goose. Welcome on and good to see you today. I hope you're doing well. Clarissa. Thank you so much for the 15 months, Goose. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Oh my God, I'm anxious. I'm scared. I'm excited. I guess it's just like I'm a whole wealth of like, what time is the rival stream? 4 p.m. Central. I will be live the entire day today. So I will be taking a break a little bit later, for like to eat a little something, you know, but it's 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Central. So we have like 5 hours, I think, until it technically starts, but I have like a little check-in and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I was just running around the whole time, right? Oh my God, I played only once and I was like a Moon Knight guy and I forgot he could fly. So you're just like running. I bet people were like, who's this idiot? That's really funny though. I kind of love that. That's absolutely fantastic. Mikey loves Moon Knight. They recently started playing him. Nice. That's good. I know, right? T1D, I'm so excited. I'm just here for the vibes. Honestly, I was talking with everyone and I'm like, I'm just happy to be here. Whatever happens, happens. It's just all in good spirit. I'm kind of in a dangerous spot though, because I don't really do pack specific gameplay. You know what I mean? Like, so I have a few things that I kind of want to brainstorm today and see what happens because we don't know what's on that bingo card. All we know is that it's going to be a little bit of something from Cats and Dogs, a little bit of something from Cottage Living, and then like a lot of things from like base game related stuff, if that makes sense. Hi, Ray. Good morning, Seaflower. How are you? Good to see you. But we won't know like until a half an hour before it's go time. Like what we have going, like what's on the card. Oh my God, Elena. I know, I'm so excited. It's like our Super Bowl. Don't tell that to Emrys though. Oh my God, Elena, thank you so much for the 5. It's your birthday? What? Happy birthday! How dare. Oh my God. Also, thank you, Fairy, for 49 months at tier 2. And thank you, Elena, for the 5 gifted subs. I jotted your name on my little card here. Hello, good morning, Tizza, but happy birthday. Different plant graftings. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that's like a higher level of gardening. They said some of them would be kind of grindy, but not all of them. So I feel like that would be a little insane, if that makes sense. Because I think you have to be a high level to do that. Hi, lady, welcome on in. My mother-in-law and her twins' birthday too. Fun times. Oh my God, that's awesome. Happy birthday. If you guys are like celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. I hope you're good. 2 days, that's fantastic. As we're getting ready here right now, just hanging out and yapping for a little bit, I'm gonna do like my eyeliner and all that, and we're just gonna yap. So the things that I want to check out today is refresh myself on how to kill, because I can only play as my sim. I can't have anyone else in my household. So yeah, so basically, let me pull up like the rules and stuff. Give me a second here. As we're yapping. So basically, there's 40 players, so there's like 10 captains or 20 captains and then a teammate. So it's Griffey and I together. We all are get the bingo card. So all teams are gonna get the bingo card 30 minutes before the start of the game timer. Teams will have 2.5 hours to complete the bingo timer. Wait, happy early birthday! A humble burp now? That's right, Tony. It's Sunday, isn't it? That's exciting. All participants are required to use the timer provided by the admin, which I gotta grab mine actually and throw it on. So then each player is allowed to invite 1 mod to the Discord for reporting the completion of a bingo objective. So that's gonna be Bo. He's gonna be like sending clips over to the Discord for them, because that's like the proof kind of thing of like that we've completed that task. So players will report the bingo in the corresponding channel. Extra challenge is players must obtain the most amount of simoleons. The top 4 duos of the highest combined amount of simoleons will receive prizes. That's an additional thing. So no mods, no cheats, no marrying, base game and expansion episode. So basically expansion packs, Cats and Dogs and Cottage Living and base game. That's all we're doing. So no rewards, so we can't use any of like the special like things that people might have gotten, like any of the special items. Got it. Okay, anyone can clip. No, that's actually good to know. Good to know. So like sims can be created in advance, which I have my sim ready to go. I haven't selected her traits or anything yet. There can only be 1 playable sim, so it's literally just like me. That's it. Like my sim. So you cannot play until the timer starts. And then we have to start at Daisy Hovel and Willow Creek, and it's all furnished and stuff, and the home cannot be edited until after the timer starts. Sims are allowed to move or visit other lots after the timer starts, so you can just like do whatever. And then game must be paused once the house is selected and confirmed. So basically there's scoring and whatever else, that's all down here, and there's like a really cool prize pool too. Yeah, you have to like basically complete your bingo card. So you do tasks that are on your bingo card essentially. It's Sims Bingo. Oh my God, stop, Emily. You got, Jelly Bean Dragon. That's really exciting. Holy crap. But yeah, basically we have no idea what's going to be on this card. It could be like a number of different things. It could be something like ridiculous, like complete the grilled cheese aspiration. which requires you to eat grilled cheese in space. Like, you just don't know what is going to be on this card. It could be like random things. So some of them might be really easy, some of them might be really hard, but basically remind me about bingo. Like, a bingo is like you just complete a row or a column, like diagonal or row or whatever, right? Across, up and down, or like diagonal, I'm pretty sure. That's right. Okay. Meant to be for fun. I know, I'm so stressed. Yeah. Oh my God, that's exciting though. Holy crap. What is Emily's thing here? Emily June. I'm gonna tag you and then I'm gonna, hi nerd, welcome on in. We have, we're gonna do bingo practice stuff today. I will be live literally all day. I was going to go offline, but I am not now. Hi Vixen, good to see you. Welcome on in. How's everyone doing? But Twitch Rivals, very exciting. I posted like a link if you guys want to watch multiple streams at once, where you can just kind of like add them to the URL if you want to, because there's gonna be like a lot of people that are live today. So it's gonna be exciting. Oh my God, make some pancakes. I'll be back later. I'll see you soon. That's exciting. Hi Sue, it's bingo day. I'm just excited to be here. But nerd, I'm glad that you're safe from the storm, though that was really scary looking. Oh, board game conventional day? No! Oh my God, that sucks so bad. Hi Jupley, welcome on in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I also have a few buttons. The link is in the announcements in Discord, yes. It will not, like, you won't be able to chat in their chats, but you'll be able to like watch everyone at the same time. This is our Super Bowl, guys. I also have a few canned buttons for trolls because we will probably be seeing some trolls. Like, I bet you we're gonna hear fat jokes. We're gonna hear where people are gonna comment and be like fat, because that's super original. And then also, The Sims isn't a real game are other things that I'm fully expecting to hear from sweaty people today. So I'm prepared. Yeah, wait. Sounds like good spots. That it really does actually. People, right, Cherry Darling? I'm prepared. I was like, you know what? And then I also have this one here that I did as well. Oh my God, have power for 15 hours. That's crazy. There's about 15 to 20 tornadoes. That's insane to me. Are you joking me? Wow. But yeah, so I came prepared. So I just want to preface with you guys, normally, obviously, I'm super responsive and like chatty with you guys, but during Rivals, I'm sorry, mommy's busy. Right? No, Annie, yeah, exactly. We're all just hallucinating. No, it's like it's a total thing though. Mommy is in a meeting. I know I gotta be locked in. I do have this one here too, I think. There we go. I did make this command that any of you guys can use. Right within the community, you'll get mommy's busy, right? Paper Dragon. But the point about those little buttons that I made is like, you are so unoriginal that I knew this was coming, because it happens every single time that we're like on the front page or anywhere where we're getting like people outside the community, you know? Mommy is busy. Canadian, but oh my God, Windsor is on the border of Detroit. That's so crazy. Mommy's busy, right? The Twitch Rivals, is it a normal stream? So basically all of the people that are involved will be individually streaming. So like, I'll be here on my channel, Lil Sumsy will be on her channel, etc., that kind of stuff. But there is an official Twitch Rivals Twitch page where they're gonna be like going, like, it's like a broadcast, and they'll show like different people's streams and the people commentating. It's like this whole thing. So it's like a sports event kind of situation. Like, if you're familiar with like esports stuff, It's kind of like that. If you guys have also watched like Dr. Gluon, for instance, or Vixella, at TwitchCon, they were a part of the Minecraft Twitch Rivals stuff. Which is kind of like that, but for The Sims. Like, but the Twitch Rivals, they have like a stage where they were like on stage. Who's participating? There's a butt ton of people. There are 20 captains and 20 teammates. So Simsy, Fixella, Rochella, Dr. Gluon, What If Julia, Hangster Girl, Luxy Games, Nega Oryx, Candidly, Kayla, and Duckdan. I can't believe the cousins are on the same team. Oh my god. Lucy and Violet. And then we have Rosanna, Amber, Spring Sims, Soph, Momo, Emrys, Mira, Kikashi, me and Griffey, Joy, Eileen, and Lalula. English Simmer, Cepho Sims, Nardvillain, and Sims by Finch. So I'm excited. Dan plays the Sims. No, the pairings were not random. The captains were selected, and then you basically have to pick someone to bring with you, essentially. And then they had to be like vetted through Twitch kind of thing. You know, they had to like make sure that they weren't like banned or they're, you know, they were naughty, basically kind of thing. And that they were good to go. Said he was basing his knowledge basically on Elden Ring Twitch Rivals Gingo, which is so funny because it feels like the opposite of The Sims. That's really funny. Emrys and Momo. Wait, I'm honestly scared of Kayla and Shella. The dark horse of this competition. This is gonna be so funny. I hear that he had to like be told where Managed World was. Oh my god. Kayla and Shella, it really does feel rigged. I'm calling cheats right there. I'm just kidding. No, honestly, it's horrifying. No, because yeah, Dan and Candidly Kayla's gonna be so funny. Candidly Kayla's gonna do all the heavy lifting. She's been going to the gym a lot. I am a part of the Sims Among Us. I haven't been doing it for the last couple months because like my wedding planning is coming to a head and I haven't had like the mental bandwidth to give and the time also. But after the wedding, I will be back to it. Is he faking being bad? That's vile. Other types, basically any game that you can think of, Ramoni. Any game that you can think of. They even have like comedy hours that were at TwitchCon or something where like chat, like talking panels. It's basically anything that you can think of. They had like a debate one with Hassan Abi, I think his name is. At TwitchCon like last year. There's Stardew Valley ones. I might be going this year. I'm not 100% sure. I really want to. I will be able to like stay with my cousin because my cousin lives in San Diego. So that's like $3,000 saved right there. Because those hotels are expensive. But pending wedding stuff, obviously, I really want to go to TwitchCon this year, but I don't know. I mostly go for like my friends, and I've seen my friends a lot this year. It was Brando. Emrys Chatter said the practice streams yesterday, and I was like, I did some recon. Duckdan is not a threat. I like wheeze laughed. I don't laugh out loud or wheeze a lot, but that one made me wheeze laugh. No, right, exactly. I was gonna say like he does a lot of editing. It's kind of like yeah, Duckdan and Kayla are cousins. Yeah. They always talk about it and stuff like on like their channel. Sissy is dragging Kayla was dragging Dan yesterday. That's really funny. That's actually hilarious though. She's calling him a Nepo husband. She did. I gotta go back and catch that at some point. Oh my god, that's so funny. The Sims Nepo husband. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Emrys and Momo are so unhinged. And Griffey and I are kind of like, I'm just happy to be here. So I either am going to lock the frick in and turn into like an animal, or I'm going to freeze up and forget how to play the game through anxiety. Those are my two animals that live in my soul, in my body at any given time. I know, I'm so excited. Vibes, I'm calling it. Yeah, we are here for the vibes. We are. I'm gonna lock in. Oh, I saw everyone practicing yesterday and I'm like, should I be practicing? It's about 2.5 hours. There's like a half an hour check-in, and then I think the actual event gameplay thing is like what is it called? Like 2.5 hours, I want to say. What time does it start? 4 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Pacific. We're gonna be doing some things here today. I don't know how one would practice. I want to review some of like the niche, like in-depth, like the pack specific things today. And all that, but I don't know. You can't really practice. You can kind of guess because we don't know what's on the thing. I think we can use the internet to look things up, and I think you guys can help me too. So like if I ask you guys like, how do I do this, or what's the best way to do this? I'm freezing. You guys can like help me. So 5 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. UTC. Ooh. Yeah. Chat GPT, that thing, right? Oh my gooses. Cottage Living has that mushroom collection, or maybe winning a fair, right? I have no idea. Like, listen, I've been doing a lot of gameplay, but I don't know any of the pack specific crap. But they said there were going to be like a small handful of things that are like pack specific. There's like 5 from Cats and Dogs, 5 from Cottage Living, and then like 15 items or something from the one thing. No, literally, I have a bunch of stuff. How does this bingo thing work? We all will get our board. All of us are working off the board. And then you guys have to clip when we complete something. And then I have a moderator report it to their team to confirm. What is the challenge? It's bingo. We don't know what the items are. We have no idea what's going to be on the boards or anything like that. Cottage Living lately? Oh my God, please. We don't know if we have to build something. It's a lot of gameplay from what I'm guessing. We might have to build something. We don't know. It's just Sims related. No, I know. Kayla is like, just naturally because of the type of content that she makes, she instantly has a leg up on this because she already does all those like weird niche things like that. Oh, I'm positive. I'm so excited for who I'm using. No, honestly, Ray, I was telling my mods last night, I was like, I'm terrified. I'm horrified. No, yeah, she knows all she knows all the rags to riches ins and outs because she just does it like all the time. It feels like cheating. Where they're gonna smoke everybody. I know it. I'm smelling it now. Complete one challenge while your teammate completes another. Yep, I believe that we can like divide and conquer. I believe that is what the whole deal is. And we complete our board like together kind of thing, if that makes sense. So you guys, we have to like pick items that are like coherent basically and just like stick to it and kind of like pick it and go. That's a lot of different ways to earn money because I earn, oh my God, the team with the most simoleons win. No, it's a bonus one. Nope, the team with the most simoleons does not win. The simoleons are a bonus round. So there's bonus points to be won. So basically it's an extra challenge. It's whoever has the like 1 through 4th amounts most of like simoleons get that money kind of thing. So basically it's literally just off of the completion of the board. I'm with Griffey today. So Tanya and I feel so bad because Tanya's sick. Hi Rin, welcome on in. Nice to meet you today. I will be live literally all day today. So I hope you guys will come hang out. Yeah, you can get money even if you aren't first. It is a lot of money involved. I didn't know in the beginning and I was like, oh. So even if you get 20th place, we like each of us still gets that much. And I was like, thank you. First of all, that's really generous. I wasn't expecting that at all. So that was like, oh, yes, I know. I'm so excited. Oh my God, nothing to do today. Yes, I'm so excited. Yeah, it's kind of like a sponsorship sort of thing. It is a little bit. I know. I do like that everyone gets something, so it makes it feel like even if you score 20th, it's still like I'm you know, you're there for the vibes kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I do enjoy that a lot. Which is it? It's literally today. 5 p.m. No, 4 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Pacific. But I am beyond excited here and vibing, right? Yeah, it is kind of like a sponsorship. That's a good way to look at it, though. Court participation trophies are dollars. It's good. Exactly. No, real talk, though. If the participation trophies are dollars, that's a good participation trophy. Heck yeah. I'm really curious to see what's gonna go on with it. Doing the challenge balance in St. Jude. I know. Oh my God. I wonder how she's gonna do that. She's just superwoman, so you know. You know. Not allowed to have other packs. Nope, it's only cottage living and base game. I guess I wanted to be able to like create it or like make it look very, how do I want to say? Like easy to like make the board without spreading themselves too thin, you know? So it gives us things to like focus on, which I like. I know, yeah, there are pretty strict rules actually for gameplay packs and stuff. Exactly, there really are. I'm gonna pin this actually. Cats and dogs. Yep, cats and dogs and cottage living. That's correct. Manually unpinned or at the end of stream. There we go. Cottage living. Yes, I have some questions today. I have some notes for myself, but I will have some questions because like today's normal stream beforehand is going to be like exploring a little bit of cottage living because I don't do the pack specific gameplay that much. Oh my God, you so should. I'm really curious to see what it's gonna be like. Cats and dogs feels like a weird one to me. You know, because there's not really like, aside from the animals, there's not really like really super specific things in there, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know what that's gonna be like. Probably, right? It probably is gonna be like, right, pet training, vet skill or something like that. It does scream animal themed. Hamster death. That one is my first pet stuff. So that one won't be in here today. The dogs or cats can fetch stuff. They can. So can you guys remind me, what's the easiest way to complete the feather collection? Because I know like there's the bushes or whatever, and your animals can go like romping around in there and stuff, but like what is the easiest way to do that, to get those items? Prowler hunter trait. Yeah, right. But the thing is that when we can have an animal, but we have to adopt it. And you don't know if you're gonna get lucky with like an animal with like a trait. Chase the birds on the beach. Got it. Death crows after Myra Rose. Wait, that's so good. I love it. Debug cheats, right? If only we could use cheats. We can't use any cheats. So I'm gonna be taking like better build buying crap out of my game today and getting that kind of stuff ready. Cats or bunnies, I think. Cats, okay. Like 5 cats and hope for the best. Adoption person that comes with the animal is easy to romance. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Get a cat that is a prowler and send them hunting. All right. So like it would really depend on like the animal that you could have for adoption having that trait. Because like we can't just pick an animal. You have to adopt one. So it's kind of like the game's RNG. So there is, I feel like there's going to be some luck involved for sure with certain things. 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Central. Scaring off pigeons in Brindleton Bay. Good to know. Feather piles or purple gift boxes. Got it. So we have 2.5 hours to do that. So some of this crap is going to be like insane. This is going to be wild. Testing cheats, you can change the traits and cats. Yep. Yeah, we cannot change them because we can't use testing cheats or any cheats or anything like that. So basically what you are given is what you're given kind of thing. Yeah, no cheats is going to be really hard. The feather collection, I can't remember if the cats or bunnies, right? So during the competition, just so you guys know, I won't be as responsive to chat as you guys could imagine. I'll probably just be talking to Griffey for the most part, and I will have my alerts turned off just because I don't want the distraction. In addition to that, my own request is that if you're watching multiple streams, don't give me feedback on what other people are doing because I don't want to know, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to know what other teams are doing. I don't want to know if they have like 5 things done on their board. I just don't want to know kind of situation. That's just my own preference in this community or whatever. So I just ask that those things aren't like spied upon or whatever. No chat hopping, right? That's just good etiquette when you're watching multiple people anyway, you know? Just to not chat hop unless it's something that is requested by the streamer, if that makes sense. Right? Right, exactly. You guys are just gonna be like changing channels. There's a way to watch multiple streamers at once. You won't be able to chat in their chats, but it's multitwitch.tv. So it's like twitch.tv, but with multi at the beginning of it. One word, multitwitch.tv/ and then you literally just do /zefrine /lilsimsy /Rochella. And like, it's just like a long URL with slashes, and then it'll open a bunch of them up. That is in Discord in the announcement section if you guys want that. But if you guys want to watch multiple streams in a single browser, that's the way that you can do that if you would like. Right. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of things that aren't like given or assumed, you know, kind of thing. Because people, I guess like a good way to describe it is like different people have different senses of boundaries or different senses of like communication skills or, you know, that kind of stuff. So I never like to assume. How does it affect audio? I don't know. I've never used it before. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, exactly. There's strategizing and then being smart, and then there's also reading the party game and stuff. Yeah, right. Like, that's the thing. Like, as a content creator and also someone who's like worked in HR and management and stuff in the past, I've kind of learned to not assume that someone should just know something because people have different backgrounds, you know? So I always like to give the benefit of a doubt to people. Unless you're just being a straight up butt, like walking into someone's chat, first time calling them fat kind of thing, that's different. But yeah, the multi-twitch on the second try. Nice, look at you go, Shadow. On their chat and chats on the website. Ah, no, that's cool. Retire right now and through it, I think you can. That's cool. Good to know though. That's really neat. It went through. Heck yeah. This is cool. Yeah, you're very welcome. I don't know if it impacts your viewership. You know what I mean? I'm not sure, but honestly, I don't care right now. I don't care, period, but I'm just curious if it does. Because it's technically like an embed and you're not like directly on their page kind of thing. No, I'm curious. That would be cool if it did. Count towards someone. Woo! I'm so freaking excited for today, you guys. I'm like hopped on adrenaline today. So if you guys are coming in, we are gonna prep for Twitch Rivals. And it's Sims Bingo. which is going to be fantastic. Oh, for all the streams. Oh, that's really cool. Views isn't in bed, right? That's all right, though. I honestly don't care, because as long as you guys are here for the viewing experience, you know. Be able to chat in the rivals with other rivals during the stream. I'm only chatting with my teammate. We won't have access to be able to talk to like the other teams because they're working together. Yeah, only our partner, because that's all that matters. We have 2.5 hours to basically get bingo or whatever. Or get as far as we can. I'm excited though. This is gonna be awesome. Just gotta speedrun classic base game stuff, right? I gotta remember how to kill, like the easiest way to kill a sim that's not my household. I know it's gonna be really chaotic and super fun. And the fact that like a lot of us, there's some people that aren't even simmers in there too. Partner sick, what happens? I don't know. I know that Griffey is sick, but I think they're still planning to play from what I understand. Read ribbons, cross stitch, like befriend a bunny or something, right? I have a feeling. A boom right now. Oh my god, never heard of multi-twitch. Just watch 2 streams at once and pop on the windows, right? Honestly, I think like just popping into 2 different windows is good because it'll help boost the viewership. But on a day like today, when you're probably gonna watch like 5 different people, it might be worth it to watch multi-twitch at the same time so you can get like the different points of view. You know what I mean? Right, lock them in a room. That's pretty slow though. That can take like a day. You know, because I have a feeling there's gonna be something like romancing Grimm. You know what I mean? I have a feeling it's what we're gonna be seeing today. Oh, I know, it's gonna be so amazing. All right, so I think today to like start, what I'm gonna do is Griffey's pronouns, she, they. Plant-based sims, Plant Sims base game. Plant Sims, I think, are seasons. I want to say, I don't remember though. I'm not 100% sure. Glitches around the house, making it hard to walk around. So might want worth a second bulldozing the lot and build a small little box of the basics, right? Try not to metagame like that too, if that makes sense as well. That way, because that's kind of like leading into the whole like giving intel on someone else's thing. I just don't think that's very nice to do to someone else, or like reveal someone else's strategy or something like that. You know what I mean? So please don't do that if you guys are in other people's chats too. Just out of respect for like the fun of the competition, you know. Grimophone is base game. We can't use any of those specific items like that. So we can only use the things that are like, how do I want to say? We can only use things that are like base game if we can. Yeah, we can't use like the event specials, none of the traits. So we can't use practice makes perfect or anything. Yeah, no event items, no special items, literally like base game as it is. Kind of flat. The tiny homes personally don't like the clutter myself. Right, I get it. Hi, Rock. Welcome on and good to see you today. So I'm logging into this really fast to do something here. I'm going to go into build. I'm going to disable better build by, and I'm going to get my settings all ready to go. Where it's just like flat, nothing in here. Yeah, because we can't have any CC, no nothing. It's gonna feel so weird. So I gotta turn off organized debug is what it is, right? Yeah, it's organized debug. Yes, we're gonna practice with just the 2 packs. Because I gotta go like this. Yeah, we're gonna use like the disable packs like James Turner's thing. Yep. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We're getting ready for Twitch Rivals tonight. Good to see you. Welcome. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I need to like take screenshots of all of my like settings and whatever else because I have to go default everything. Audio. This is gonna suck, y'all. Because these are like my settings that I want to have, but we have to like restore to default here. I'm just taking all of this. I don't think I'm gonna mess with any of that, like whatever. Or maybe I should actually, yeah. Because it won't like have any of the seasons crap in it. Pack game options. That'll be fine. Woohooing elders. Yeah, it is. Yep. That one's a good way. James Turner pack thing, you could explain as you're doing it. Never gotten to work for you. Yeah, for sure. I can totally do that. I need to use my camera options that I want because I can't do Sims 4 camera. Sims delivery other. Let's do this. And then my UI is here, which I prefer my UI to be this size. So, and then restore the default settings. Oh my God, this is gonna bork it. Yeah, I made my sim. I'm using Tammy. So it's gonna get real mad for just a second here. I think that's really fun. I'm just gonna do this here. Poor elders need seeing woohoo death coming. I know, right? There we go, got it. So I've got everything to like revert here. Woohooing, not a bad way to die, right? Because I literally just changed everything else here. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit my game really fast. Dying, doing what you love, just woohooing. Yadi, welcome on and good to see you today. Tammy, you have if they're annoying traits, you might want to change them. We will be changing our traits when I know it's on the board. I do have things up my sleeve on what I want to use though, if that makes sense. I have some ideas, but what the final traits are going to be determined by what's on the board. So we could pick them that way. But Tammy is 100% like created and made and everything like that. Let's see. Give me just a sec here. So they did allow us to do this. Might be able to use lot traits. Yes, you can use lot traits. We can change those when we have our board, when we're able to get, like when we hit play kind of thing. Because we can't do any prep work ahead of time other than have our sim ready to go. I think I'll just be in create a sim and then pick the traits and then go kind of thing. New sim, you have to use a completely new sim, no skills, no nothing, just like a fresh, brand new baby sim, essentially. So nothing like that. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome on in. So literally just like you're just starting with like a fresh sim with only those 2 packs. Okay, so let me do the pack install tool really quick. Give me just a second. All right, so when you use the James Turner pack disable tool, I like going here and you can like click on the little thing on the left and then you go to manage, view properties, then you go here and you paste. If you use James Turner's tool, it has like the little minus that'll automatically be in there. But you just you put the minus in because like the thing that they gave us didn't have the minus. And then you hit save and then close. That one was for nerd. I hope they're here. Hi, Breezy, welcome on in. Good to see you, Ray. How you doing? And then you go play and that's it. And then it'll load your game. However, when you load up your game, make sure you use a fresh save file for this, because if you load into a save where you had all your things and then you load that up, it'll load up as though you didn't have them. So it'll delete everything that's in the worlds that don't exist with whatever packs you've uninstalled, if that makes sense. So like say you have all the packs and then you load up and you only want to play base game kind of thing. Make sure you do a separate save file and not a file that you'd use with like literally anything else. Because, oops, hold on a second. I need to like take my mods out really fast. But does that make sense though? So like when you uninstall packs, don't load up an existing save, because it's like it would delete everything that you had before. So let me go ahead and take my mods folder out because I forgot to do that just a second ago. But we're getting ready for Twitch Rivals today. Him who made it, I know he didn't use it a lot, but I didn't realize he created it, or at least I forgot. Yeah, the pack disabled tool, it's really helpful. Chat mods on stream. Chat mod Simmery. Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome on in, you guys. How are you doing? We're getting ready for some Twitch Rivals bingo today. Thank you so much. Beans, make sure you go drop a follow. How y'all doing today? Chat mods on stream. What do you mean? Chat mods on stream. What are you referring to? I'm gonna do a new game with Miss Tammy. I know, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for coming by. What were you guys up to today? We're just doing a little refresher because I don't really do pack specific gameplay, so I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Hi, Garfy. Nice to see you. If you guys are new here, my name's Zefrine. My pronouns are she, her. Good to see you. Hello. Oh my god, a petting zoo. That's so fun. Mods. Oh, mods. Oh, game mods. Yeah, we can have Twitch mods for sure, but no game mods. Yeah. Let me actually load up here in just a second so you guys can hear my stuff. My game. You guys should be able to hear my game sound now, I think. Let me know if that's too loud. A petting zoo, that's adorable. Yes, no, Twitch mods are going to be extremely necessary. Hopefully things will be pretty vanilla here. But being with like Twitch Rivals, you just don't know what's gonna happen because we'll get some trolls coming in. So I do have some basic things about Tammy. So I am just gonna go ahead and load on in. Because we've already had Tammy, and Tammy's the sim that I want to use. Oh my god, yeah, they might. Right, Garfy, they might. I already have some canned responses because when you are in like the Twitchverse or the gaming verse, The Sims isn't viewed as being like a real video game for some stupid reason to people. So I have this to let them know how predictable they are. I never could have predicted this. We have a new chatter that believes The Sims is not a real game. Sorry guys, it's time to pack it up and log into Call of Duty. So like we know that I just have like a pre-canned button ready for them, you know. And then also I'm a fat woman on the internet, so I also have this button. Mommy is busy today. I usually roast the trolls. We usually like put them, like roast them over the open fire, and we rate them on their originality. But mommy is busy today. So I see we have a chatter that's called me fat. This is an absolutely original comment that we have never heard of before on this channel. Wowie, it's so original. My feelings are very hurt. So mommy won't have time to roast trolls today, but I have canned buttons. Mommy's too busy for the lames today, right? Wait, oh, another fun thing is like, The Sims isn't a real game. Well, I'm on Twitch Rivals and you're not, I guess, or something like that. Ooh, no, really. Just came into that, that's crazy. It is, it happens every time I'm on the front page. You know? Oh my god, my freaking pan button isn't working. I'm so mad right now. Give me a second. I can't pan. I hope that doesn't happen. They do, Garfy. Why else would they tell us it's not a real game, etc.? I know. They love to do it because they think it bothers us, but we're actually just like no cheats. Sims gets borked, could on cheese for a second to reset the sim. I don't know. Hi, thank you so much for the follow. By the way, my name is Zephyr and my pronouns are she, her. Welcome on in. If you're looking for a community that feels like a sleepover where you've had too much caffeine and candy with your friends, this is a good place to be. Cozy vibes, but kind of a little bit ridiculous at the same time. We are technically family friendly, but more for people with kids versus for kids, if that makes sense. So we talk about a lot of different nuanced topics, but also through like with a lot of maturity and like a realism to it kind of thing. Woohoo is family friendly. Yeah, you can't, why can't, oh my God. I know why I can't pan. It's because I have the Sims 4 camera. No! I need my Sims 3 camera. I also gotta make sure, hold on, please hold. I'm getting all my settings in a row because I can't manage that. I can't do that. That is illegal. Edge scrolling, it's invert camera rotational. There we go. Because these are my settings. There we go. Aw, thank you so much, Puffu. I really appreciate that. I did play The Sims 3. But you know what? Yeah, like ridiculous is a good word for the bean garden. It really is. We are truly very ridiculous. We have lots of innuendos. A real game, GTA, right? It's still your favorite game. It's so good. But yeah, I basically came from like The Sims 3 over to The Sims 4, and I immediately, like, whenever I load up a game, I go into the settings to see the camera stuff because I prefer that like style, and then I just haven't gone back since. So literally loaded up The Sims however long ago, and then now we're here, kind of thing. But I made a spreadsheet with Tanya last night. Also, please don't leak other people's strategies or info to me or other people. I think that just, it's kind of like Among Us, you know, like it's all in good fun, but also like let them do their own thing, if that makes sense. So like needs, I went through, I don't know how I'm gonna do this or what we're gonna do with this, but the way that I'm theorizing things is these things are the best bang for your buck items. There's like bang for your buck items. So I went through and I did those, and I also did some more information on like, or checked out some information on how to do the like what moodlet or what mood your sim is in impacts the skill gain if we need to do something like that, like focus or playful with comedy, etc., like that kind of stuff. So I did a little bit of like research or a little bit of like think work on those foundational things, but I think what I want to do today, or like base game stuff, we know basics about how to get into Sylvan Glade, basics on how to get a cow plant bear if we need to, you know, traits that positively impact different ones, and some ideas of what I'm gonna have, and it depends on what we're gonna pick. But best way to like make friends, enemies, romance, etc., collection stuff. But I think what I want to get into today, also like the towny animals, and like in case we need to find them for some reason. But yeah, exactly, different personality. It is. I'm so excited about it. And also thank you for the follows. I do stream full time. I post to my Discord too. We also host shell challenges. I do stream The Sims every single day. Yes, it's pinned to the top of the chat, Chrysla. If you're on mobile, you'll need to like minimize your keyboard, and then it'll be pinned to the top. So what I'm gonna do, so guys, I need guidance on cats and dogs. Or not cats and dogs, but like, so this is the house that we're gonna start off with here. So what I'm thinking I might do, honestly, as soon as we get this, I think I'm straight up just gonna go like this, because then you have money. And then the way that I'm going to like play it, I don't know, this could backfire completely, and I just don't know. None of us know what's gonna happen. But genuinely what I'm contemplating doing is giving myself a little like free house, and then this way when I can get in here, then I'll do like, I can get the shower that I want to have. It's like my little bunker. But basically the way that I did this is I looked up all of the items, and what ones give you the most efficient things, if that makes sense, like the most efficient ways to care for my sim, so I spend the least amount of time caring for my sim as possible. There is a benefit to having a slob sim that I've discovered as well. There is a benefit to that. So a slob sim doesn't care about messy surroundings, but also they won't get the poorly decorated negative moodlet if you don't have floors or wallpaper. And I discovered that. So that could actually come, yeah, they don't care if it's dirty, they don't care if it's undecorated. They're just happy. So I could, alternatively, if we feel like loves the outdoors might be better, I could, because we don't have seasons, so no rain, no storms, no snow, anything like that. And then I could literally just have my crap on a lawn. They also do pee in a shower, so like you can double dip on your needs if you need to. No need for toilet paper, right? So like you could double dip on your needs. And then I gotta do my bunny book sandwich, because this is the best way to get fun really quickly here, is this. And then we have Cooking U Pro. This is a good bang for your buck stove. The Refrigedizer. And then I can grab like a literal countertop. Telling us to pee in the shower, right? Pee in the shower. Listen, what you do in your shower is your business. I'm not in there. A prep. This is kind of taking me back to when I did Rags to Riches with like The Sims 3. You guys. A smoke alarm. Oh my God. No, Sierra, you're so smart. Smoke alarm. Oh my God. Trash or sink? Yeah. Because I have the toilet is the raw toilet. Is one of the best bang for your buck toilets, because I don't want the uncomfortable one, but I also like the reliability a little bit on this one, because that's going to be really handy. Unless we have to repair certain things, then that might swing the other way, but these are the most efficient items, at least at this point. And then I have a nano can, the touchless trash can, because we can get some extra money that way in case we need to. So I can get that one. Burglar alarm, not so sure, probably. Honestly, unless we have something else that we need to do there too. You know what I mean? Like, unless there's something else that we have to do. Can't intersect with roofs. So for whatever reason, this is just gonna have to be outside. So we have this. We've got a burglar or a smoke alarm. And then what I'm actually gonna have to do then is I'm gonna have to do like a little half wall here. And I'm gonna put the smoke alarm here. On can't intersect other objects. Oh my God, I don't think I can use BB that move objects on. What am I supposed to do with my smoke alarm, guys? Because I can't like intersect other objects. Can I use like a full wall? And then just like go for it? I might honestly just do it and then just do like the smoke alarm and see, because this is me like strategizing what my house is gonna be like right now. Why not walls? Money. So I have as much money as possible in here. Oh my God, that's so rude. This is annoying. I can't do it. I know. Honestly, you know what? Godspeed, Tammy. Because it's not like I'm doing spicy dice. I can just like extinguish myself. Easy, no problem. Put a wall in the middle. I can't do it because of the roof, basically, without move objects on. It's because of the roof is like, I'm living in a roof. So honestly, I'd rather rely on Tammy extinguishing herself versus sitting there and trying to wait. I actually do have a plan for this too. Honestly. I might not get the stove at first, you guys, because the most efficient food is garden salad. It won't work because I'm in the wall. So I might not even get a stove to begin with, to be honest with you, unless we have things on that bingo board where we need that. I'm writing notes for Tanya here. Nor platform with pillars and roof. Right. Salad only diet. Yes. And fruit salad until the cooking skill is higher. Well, for speed and like satiation efficiency, fruit salad and garden salad are the fastest. So you know what I mean? My goal with the food, unless there's things on that bingo card that I need to like obtain or do, I'm just like taking care of my needs as quickly as possible. So I have a decent bed. I have a decent stove or a decent fridge. That won't give you yucky moodlets. And then I have a decent, like just decent things that are gonna make the creature, they're gonna make my sim comfortable and happy as quickly as possible. Microwave food items give you negative mood lists. It would not be. Want to watch this and I'm still planning on keeping up with everyone. There's multitwitch.tv is it's a good website so you can literally watch multiple streams at once. Quick meal like cereal, you could technically do that. Lunchbox item, we're only having 2 different packs, so I don't think do we have lunch boxes? But the thing is, with the lunchbox, so this is a hole that I'm going to poke in the lunchbox of the quick meal thing. They don't satisfy your Sims need, their hunger as well, and their hunger decays quicker with it. So you get hungrier faster, and it doesn't make you as like happy. So your hunger decays quicker, and you don't get full as quick, kind of thing. Satisfied. Yeah, you're not as satisfied. Because there are like satiation and like hunger decay rates in this game. So like, also there are foods like if you eat all mac and cheese, your Sim is going to gain weight versus if you eat all garden salad, kind of thing. Exactly. If you eat too many, your Sim does get uncomfortable. Yep. So you can't just sit there and like eat it. So eating something like garden salad or fruit salad is probably the best route in my opinion at this point. So I also know that like this toilet situation could change if we need to be off the grid, because these could change too. So I would have to switch to something like this one and then switch my toilet. Do your rebuild while the redo your build while this in the challenge? Yeah. No, so basically you have to start off with whatever they're giving you. This is just me kind of like laying things out and practicing, if that makes sense. So like we can't touch a thing before the challenge starts. So we'll start off on like a completely new save file, essentially, is what's happening. So this is my mentality, is take care of myself as efficiently and as easily as possible, I guess, is like my goal here. So we'll see if this is the direction I end up going. I'm curious about it. So like, I also have, if we need a tub, I also have this as an option all jotted down. So I've got my book sandwich. Also, we also discovered that chicken coops are also extremely efficient. Can't change or upgrade the house. I don't have a plan at this very second. Can't change or upgrade the house. You can change the house if you want to, but like, oh, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, you can do that. So like a chicken coop is almost going to be extremely necessary, I think. And then, you can get a little bit of something going here and literally going like this and then getting yourself like a little gate. Because those are like super cheap. So we can have a little chicken coop. You get really good social off of talking to your chickens. Actually, it's really overpowered. So taking care of your social need, if I feel like I'm struggling with that, that is an option that I do have if I do decide to get it. But that is like a back pocket option. Nano can. Okay, so moodlet. So now I need to bunny and birds, but you need to be able to befriend them first before you can get like the little thing, because you don't have the unlockable, because you don't unlock it first. The tournament end. It's like 2.5 hours, so probably like 6:30 p.m. Central, I think. All right, so I need to go to cottage living. So there's a few things that are like to Henford on Bagley. So I know that I need to like travel, and that's like the whole thing here. It's a lock. Yeah, yep, I always cheat for them too when I build in Henford, because the rules say that we have to build here. You have to be in Daisy Hovel. All of us start off on the same lot, with the same simoleon, same everything. Like just a basic sim. Are the bunnies here in this national park? Yeah, you can move after the timer starts. Yeah, I don't actually know if you can like move. Now I'm curious, actually. Give me just a second to make more money. I don't really personally care about money. That is something that doesn't determine if you win or not. It's only a bonus. Unless there's something on the bingo card. I do have some things in my back pocket. Birds are, and I think rabbits too, but I'm not sure. Right. Yeah. So money is just like the extra challenge. So I don't have any plans to be a money hoarder person up to that point. Give me just a second here. I don't actually know if we can move. We can't make small businesses, so it doesn't matter because we're only using 2 packs. Only cottage living and cats and dogs. Must start. Oh. We can move. Okay, okay. We can totally move. Bramblewood has both bunnies and rabbits, but also there's a negative side to moving because you have to pay for your lot, bulldoze, sell everything, and then you have to pay for another lot. You know what I mean? It's like you're paying like 2,000 to 4,000 simoleons depending on where you want to go, if that makes sense, you know? Bramblewood both has bunnies and rabbits. So I need to figure out exactly where the bunnies and rabbits are in here because there's like a little fishing area. I don't do a lot of like this pack specific gameplay, so I'm in danger. This is bad. Let's see. Right? I don't know, Eve. I'm really curious about that. We have been doing that in Jelly Bean Legacy, so you never know. I'm excited. I'm just here for the vibes. I personally don't really care. Okay. Game camera settings again. Sims 3 camera, and then the bottom check mark is like inverted. Let's see. Hold on. Where are like the bunnies and rabbits sort of situations in here, y'all? I need to figure it out because aren't they like little stumps or whatever or something? Or do you have to actually like wait for them to like spawn in? And hopefully, right, they won't. We'll still have the trolls and stuff. Crossing the stream. There's a path to some ruins. They might be there. So like over here. Ah, okay, okay. No, no, no. Good to know. How do you get your sim to physically run fast? You know what I mean? Because there's not, it's just go here. But like, can you get your sim to like run actually? I don't know where the bunnies and rabbits are. A little bit of fitness skill. Okay. There's this little like alcove thing here. Higher fitness trait. Okay, that kind of sucks. I don't know. So what I'm looking at here is this. Athletic skills, they can jog here instead. Okay. So like, darn it. Oh, if they're like energized, you can do it. Got it. By the bridge, there are the birds. So by the bridge, there's birds. So I'm right now just scoping out exactly where some of these little things are. Like the bunnies and the birds. No, we're not using city living because that's a city living thing, so we can't do that. Because it's only base game cottage living cats and dogs because we're only using 2 packs. That would be broken though. Oh my god, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Where do we spawn in? All right, so it's here. Here's the log. Socialize. Ask about nest egg. So I'm gonna bring her here. So you spawn in. Oh, so it's like literally over here, and then you gotta like walk this way, and it's next to like the birds or whatever. I gotta figure out like where my camera angle goes. Does YouTube if their Twitch is this the partner usually does YouTube if their Twitch is the same as YouTube? I think it's just straight Griffy. I think it's just Griffy, I want to say. So like in case we have to do something with like the birds or whatever, this is a really good option. Maybe watch the flock of birds. Cause like how high? So here's like a little thing over here. If that makes sense. Like she's watching them. It doesn't really, watching doesn't increase your friendship level. Hey, Jeffrey. So what I'm trying to figure out right now is just general things about, so I don't have anything to like give to them or anything like that. This might be really annoying to like make friends with them. Ask if birds are real. So these are like the birds. Giving them gifts helps, right? So we'd have to figure out like, I've got some plans. Okay, so what I'm gonna do this actually. Momo's doing this. Yeah, Momo and Emrys are on the same team. Great, they're government drones. I don't know if I want to move or not. It really honestly depends. Flowers, eggs, books, fruits, and veg can all be gifts. Got it. Okay. All right. So one thing that I'm thinking about doing right when we get here and like right off the get-go, I gotta figure out sorry. No, I wouldn't consider myself a Taylor Swift fan. I don't mind her music, but it's not something that I'm like super like a big mega fan or anything on, if that makes sense. Right now I'm looking for some gathering points at the very moment, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go around this way, kind of like that. I don't think any of them have spawned in yet. I think it takes a little bit for them to spawn in. But there are a ton, like a lot that will be in this area. Like all sorts of stuff. But what I do know that I want to do right now, is do this. Bye. See you later, Britt. Thank you so much. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you, Rumor. I'm trying to figure out some like basics on just like some basic like functionalities here on how I want to manage myself and like the first things I might want to consider doing pending like the things that are on that card, because like if there's something like making friends with birds or something like that, I could harvest a bunch of stuff or gather a bunch of things and then have them as something to like take back as a gift for them. But also we might have to go to Sylvan Glade too, so you just don't know. Also, I don't know if we can disable autonomy. Wait, no, actually they totally told us that we could. Welcome back, Tony. Good to see you. I also might not be as responsive with chat today, so I apologize because I've got a lot of things to kind of like hone in and whatever. Gameplay off. Disable autonomy for a selected sim. Banana pancakes. Woo! Look at that. I can't remember what it is. Jeffrey, leave me alone. Not now. Mommy's busy. Mommy's busy, Jeffrey. I think you gotta like explore. There we go. So you just keep interacting with it and then that's not good for friendship though. Oh shoot, I hate those. I think they'll have us disable those. Follow the sound. Downstream. Enter the mist. Travel to Glade. Um, Usually, oh, pull up on your PC, different windows, and make them fit into squares you won't see in chat, but you'll see in the streams. Yeah, yep, that's a good way to do it too. Um, okay. So we're in Sylvan Glade, so this might be something that we may have to do. So what are some specific things? Where's that tree? It's right next to Daisy Hovel, so it's on the lower right-hand part of the map. So I can never remember exactly what we have to do in Sylvan Glade. So a tree fish is something that we could do. Hi, Cotton. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Okay, so then here. So we've got the tree fish. I think that's it. Growing a cow plant. Oh, 100%. I already have a game plan for that, just in case. Because I know you can like fish for it, because I'm not gonna like, because to splice you have to be like level 10 gardening or something like that to be able to make a cow plant berry, and that the gardening grind is a real one, so you might as well go like fishing for it instead. So like view the tree a couple times, then water should pop up. Watering a few times, chat about roots, then compliment on leaves, and then finally explore. Okay, so you literally just like water, chat about roots, all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna jot some of this down. Please hold. I'm making some notes, so I apologize right now, you guys, for myself. Please hold. There. Hi Mary, welcome on and good to see you. Pencil brows, concealer, lips, and pink superhero is a vibe, isn't it? I love Tammy. Yes. Hi Jedi. Happy Friday. Good to see you. All right, so I think the only thing that's special about Sylvan Glade is the tree fish, from what I know. So there's lots of places to dig and find frogs at the very least. Yeah, she's kind of revived from like a different series sort of thing. We do like rags to riches things with her. Hi, Celine. Welcome on and good to see you today. All right, so that's all the special things that we have about this one. She was also a cookie. It is Twitch Rivals, like a tournament, and we're doing Sims Bingo later tonight, 4 p.m. Central. Good to see ya. There's something pinned to the chat that'll have all the rules for you guys if you want. I won't have a lot of additional time because I'm trying to like make as much progress with the things like prepping as possible, so I won't be as like informative or as responsive as I normally would be, but that is there for you if you guys want. Because I'm locked in today. It's a little bit off. It feels off for me. You know what I mean? Because usually I'm so conversational. All right, I think it does take a little while for things to spawn in, does it not? Because I'm just trying to prep myself so I don't sit here not paused. Because like, I want to say that things take a second to come in, and time is different here as well. It's not like real. So only Rocky style training montages and focus. Exactly. Who said The Sims isn't a real game? View strawberry bush. So these aren't even growing in. There's a cherry tree in here. So there's a lot of plants, but we're not really going to be able to do a lot in here. I don't think there's gathering spots other than like looking for frogs in the pond. It does take a bit. No, that totally makes sense though. Like when you spawn in. I'm gonna go ahead and just have her like go home because I think this is technically the most efficient way to go home and like get out of here. Exactly true. You could fish while you wait, and like you could have things to sell if you want to. Season you say it's gonna be in because of gardening and harvesting. So this is just base game, so there's no seasons, just base game, cats and dogs, cottage living. There's no seasons in this one. So I might not even have a burglar alarm. I'm still kind of iffy on that one, but something else over here. While we are waiting, honestly, fishing is probably like one of the best things for me to be doing at this very second, because I could also have her like go dig as these spawn, you know? So I've done that, and then I gotta figure out whereabouts I can go. So there's mushroom plants, and then there's like a dig spot, but there's literally so many dig spots in this area. You could like look for frogs, go dig, all that. Eye of the Tigers to throw the fight, rising up to the challenge on Twitch, right? I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited! Uproot plant. Does this give me a mushroom? It does not. Okay, good to know. Vivian's over here. So right now I'm currently trying to figure out all the good dig spots at the moment. All right, so it goes here to here because this is where we're starting. But I could move if I want to, but I don't know if I will. Pending like what's on the card will change that information for me. Burglar 3 times since the game out. That's crazy. I've had him like twice. Once in Jelly Bean Legacy, actually. It was kind of crazy. All right, so we just have to wait for things to kind of happen. But I'm gonna bring her back here. Oh my god, I hate it that they keep giving it like those stupid quests or whatever. All right, so we can catch, there's like a goldfish, and then depending on what we need to do there. So I can extract fossils, but then I'm just kind of like refreshing myself right now because I don't think that we could like send things to, I know I hate the quest. I think they're gonna have us disable those. Hold on. Discovery quest? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question because I don't want them. Not in charge of clips. I'm not in Discord. And I don't know. There's some discussion about it. There was, but the chat has been bumping. And I just asked, like, what was the final consensus on the discovery quests? Good idea, though. Starter quests are like broken for me. I get on the move like every 2 hours. That's annoying, though. I kind of hate that. So I think I'm gonna have her extract fossil. Don't place it in the world, Tammy. And then so that's good to know that sometimes your rarity can change, but it depends on what you need to do and complete, like to complete things, if that makes sense. Like those fossils, I think were like technically worth more money. Call geosample, send a geocouncil. Because then you can get like elements or whatever if you do it that way, I want to say. So that's good to know, to remember, or at least freshen up on that. So those are some base game things. All right, they're still deciding on the quest thing, the discovery quest, by the way. It would be kind of nice to have the extra boost for money, but I also think it like weighs things differently because like what if yours glitches? You know what I mean? Like unfortunately, this game is kind of famous for that. Full settings message soon. Okay, discovery quest will need to be off. Okay, cool. Um, so then so there's some things about treats or whatever, if that makes sense. We're gonna go to the bar down to this neighborhood, and I think, are the treats in cottage living only available through these stands? No, because I think you get them from befriending like the bunnies and the rabbits and everything else. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna go shop, and then there's like sell items, haggle, buy grocery shop items. I'm gonna have her go buy these. You can make them. I think you can only make them if you've already found them first, correct? Vet clinic treats? Not sure about that. So I think you have to have the vet stand thing to be able to do that. You know what I mean? So apple, blackberry, blue egg, blueberry, the animal treats or whatever. So I gotta figure out where these are. Cottage living animal treats. Vet stand and make them. But you can buy the vet stand and use it in your home lot. It's not locked. Yeah, right. Yep. Because I remember like having to do something like that actually like recently in Jelly Bean Legacy. Learn the recipe. Some of you can buy from the vendors, but others you get as gifts from people, bunnies, birds, from doing favors for people. Okay, so like a lot of the errands is what I think we're probably gonna run into. By the way, game options, they said discovery quests. Where are the discovery quests? Because they said those should be off. Is it game camera, graphics, audio, music, gameplay? It's probably here, or even other. What am I drinking? I'm having a coffee. Is it tutorials and tips? I suppose that would make sense. Enable guidance system, help center icon, discovery quests. I'm just gonna turn those off because heck that. I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna have us have. And then I have that frog. Yeah, just a bunch of things. Because I don't know if we're going to have to like sell those or whatever. Because we don't have any stands that we can like sell things at like increased prices. Correct? Because cottage living doesn't have a stand. I want to say. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty certain. Befriending Agnes is one of the bingo things. It could be. You just never know. There's aubergine conserve, and then there's like a bunch of random things. So I'm just gonna buy some stuff. It's like a couple grapes, because then you can also get like a pear. So what I'm gonna try to do right now, I know Henford Quest, they are. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, because I was gonna try to like make some preserves really quick. So where do you get the errands or whatever? Because I've never done this before. I don't play the game this way, so this is news to me. I like play this game 14,000 hours, don't know what I'm doing, it's fine. Errands, here we go. I did find a resource on this one actually. The garden lady can give you one. The garden lady. So we have errands. Living in errands, you'll be encouraged to explore this beautiful world as well as really get to know your neighbors and what to do. A better way to do that than completing the different errands. How to get errands. So basically talk to them and then get the special interaction with that is what I'm seeing. So maybe just do like a friendly introduction. Right though, which honestly they probably won't, because it starts saying business and hobbies came out. Right, stands. They're There's one in city living for sure, outdoor treat, but I just don't think there are in any of these. Too much about building. That's seriously no, Jake, right? That's kind of how I feel. Oh, there it is. So offer to help with errands. All right, so just like a good friendly introduction, and then you're good to go. Offer heart to hearts. That's cute. So your errands, like, so what's new? How's that garden of yours going? Blah blah blah. So oversized crop seeds is what you'll get from this. Or do I gnome you? So then it says 3 errands, local Henford on Bagley person to help with. So like you can take on 3 different errands at once, basically. These are like quests. How's that garden of yours going? Do you have that garden right? Plants, you're going to help me. What's this? A fresh face? You can you be a deer and help me with some things? I'll select these and see what happens because it doesn't tell you what to do yet. So basically it says harvest a homegrown raspberry bush. So you have to find like raspberries. And then I might buy garden shop items because you could do talk to a gnome and find 2 single sims. Definitely don't think base game has any, right? I think you're right on that one. All right, so homemade raspberry bush or homegrown raspberry bush. So ingredients. Would raspberries be under ingredients if they were in here? Bramblewood neighborhood. Grocery shop for them at Finchwick. Holiday events, could you participate in them? So you can't do any of the holiday events, no. So no events or anything. It's just straight base game. Okay, so she didn't have any raspberries there, at least for that second. Let's go buy some grocery shop items and see what she's got. Right, I never like do gameplay this way, so this is definitely very new things to me. It's so hard. All right, blackberry, blueberry, bonsai bud cherry. We got grape. I think these are just straight ingredients, right? Not vegetables. No, they're gonna be under fruit. Okay. All right, so we're gonna, so it says Bramblewood. A raspberry bush can be found inside the Old Henford's Community Garden. Old New Henford's Community Garden. Where is the community garden here? Old New Henford's Community Garden. Probably here. I literally don't know. Raspberries at the weird swirly part of the hob. I think you're right. I want to find where the community garden is here first though, because I feel like that's going to be like a good key component of where that is, you know? Is this the community garden? This feels like a community garden. Oh my god, I didn't know there's like little toys here. I don't go outside very much with my Sims. Here it is. This is undoubtedly a community garden. Like, no questions about it. And then there's also like learn about the villagers, random little crap here. There's planters. This is darling. I love this, actually. I've never seen this before. Oh my god, I'm so hosed, you guys. I've never seen this before. Not me being a part of a literal competition with this. So here's the raspberry bush, but there's nothing there. So how long does it take for that to grow? Like a few days, obviously, right? Because like my next question is, we have to find the raspberry. They usually spawn overnight. So like, do I have to visit for them to start? You know what I mean? I imagine I have to visit for it to start growing. Yeah, there are community gardens. You can't plant things in these planters though, but you can like tend to them when they're already there, but you can't actually put things in here. It's already growing. Oh, okay. 5 a.m. where they sprout. Okay. A switch to? Don't know yet. I've kind of been saving up for it, but also there's some like really weird terms of service things that Nintendo's been doing. Ooh, okay, so there's a blueberry. I'm gonna harvest all and see what that gets me because it's gonna send me to like all the surrounding areas to get things. All right, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, there's some weird things about like the terms of service. So basically, like if you do anything that they don't like, they can essentially kind of like disable your console. Is what I've been hearing or something like that, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of crap that's kind of icking me out that Nintendo's doing, to be honest with you, as much as I want to switch to. I'm still on the fence about it. I'm kind of leaning yes, but mostly because I want to play like Donkey Kong Bonanza and then like the other like emulators and stuff. Also, what I'm doing right now is just having a look around and just checking out the area. You know what I mean? Physical games only really needing being a key. Switch 2 would be mostly for multiplayer. Right, exactly. Physical games, yep. There's no physical games, you just have a key. That is correct. So like when you have the game cartridge, you don't actually own the game. You just have like the key to the game. So I think that's kind of disgusting, to be honest. And I don't like that because think of it. They can just like revoke your game at any, it's really off-putting. It is. It feels yucky to me. There are no rabbits living here. So there's a rabbit house here in this area. That's good to know. Exactly. I just want to pay for my own things and have my own physical copies of stuff. I think there's a lot of people that also feel that way. The corporations never stop being greedy. That's right. Also, when we're doing our regular stream stuff later, I am going to be turning off like my chat box and stuff, just in case we do get some trolls in or something. And also turning off all my little like other things that I have here. So it's just gonna be me and my game. They do with their digital games. Yep. That's so true. All right, so jobs is where we have our errands and whatever. Harvest a homegrown raspberry bush. Plant, tend, and grow raspberry bush in your home garden. Talk to a gnome and find 2 single sims. Is there like a good garden gnome anywhere? Because I could like easily just buy one, obviously. That's totally okay with me. But also, if I could like get one to just talk to. So I'm just exploring. Yep, no wings and pizza during the during the thing. Exactly. If buying isn't owning, pirating isn't stealing. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. Part of me misses the CDs and cartridges. Oh, 100%. I do too. Nintendo is consistently a generation or so behind technology-wise, so they can't really be doing weird stuff like this. I know. I feel like they've been like a hit and then a flop with their consoles pretty much since like the Wii. You know what I mean? Like the Wii U is kind of like terrible. And then the Switch was good. The Switch 2 is terrible kind of thing. Like they have like hot and cold like phases and stuff. Family game original IP market going still. I know, and like the voice chat thing that they're gonna have with their games, that's a recipe for disaster. And honestly, I'm really, really interested in that because Nintendo has kind of prized themselves as being very like family friendly. And oh my god. That feature is gonna be interesting to see. I know it's gonna be on like child lock things, but ooh. Switch to unless there's a new Animal Crossing, right? The only time that I want to switch to because Donkey Kong Bonanza and then like potential new Zelda titles and stuff. That's why I want it. I've been waiting for like a 3D Donkey Kong game since Donkey Kong 64 came out on the Nintendo 64 in like the 90s. I've been waiting for it. Aha, here we go. This is like the bar and then there's like a garden gnome. So I'm just gonna talk to this garden gnome. Good to know though that it's literally right here. Child looks that every child can get through. Oh yeah, 100%. Kids are smart. It does muddy the water. Oh, getting a Switch games isn't accessible to me, so digital games are better for you. I prefer digital. Love the idea of having physical copies. Right. Exactly. So report gnome gossip to Agatha Crumplebottom. Where's Agatha Crumplebottom? This is Agnes. And that's Kim Goldblum. Lavina Chapa. So it says Agatha Crumplebottom. Oh my God, here she is. I was like, this is gonna be really annoying. Oh, you can have a Henford heart to heart. And then where is it? Report gnome gossip. Is it here? There it is. It's under friendly. But these can obviously vary. Child locks from my parents' favorite TV shows when I get mad at them because they didn't know how to use the child locks for the TV. Oh my God, that's really funny. I love that idea. That's petty. I like that. Yeah, Agnes, I think she also does have errands. You can only have 3 at a time. Find 2 single Sims. Ask if single enough until you find enough unattached Sims. Okay. What if I just do this to her? Can I do that with her? That'd be funny. Romance flirtation. Ask if single. I don't think you can flirt with them. Friendly introduction. I was a menace. Oh my God, that's hilarious. By the way, if anyone's coming by, I do stream The Sims every single day. I am prepping for what is probably going to be a dumpster fire of Twitch rivals tonight. So I'm just here for the vibes. So where is the ask if single? Isn't that under friendly? Hobbies. Ask if single. Interests. Small talk. Relationship. Right, Kitty, exactly. Oh, ask if single. Oh, it's under relationship. Okay. Is married to Ian. All right, so we just gotta go hunking around. I think Cecilia Kang is single. I gotta remember to like find some people. I think Michael Bell is not single though. Okay, so she's single, and then Michael Bell, friendly introduction. Because I don't want to chat with everybody. And then friendly introduction. I think you're right. I think it was under relationship. Hi, Willow. Welcome on in. Self-foraged plants. Buy animal clothing. Okay, that's right, because he's here. And then relationship. Ask if single. Got it. Deliver a dessert to Agatha Crumplebottom. Sweet gossip, it's time to indulge in Agatha's sweet tooth by making or buying a dessert and then delivering it to her. All right, so I wonder if I can purchase something over here. Cottage pie, cheese, buttered crumpets. So what is going to quantify as pumpkin scones? I guess I could do pumpkin scones. That sounds delicious, actually. I'll try that. So we're gonna do pumpkin scones because I'm just gonna buy it rather than like make it for myself and then go find her. So I've purchased this dessert. Don't you dare eat this. This is for somebody else, Tammy. Tammy, this is for someone else. All right, so then Agatha Crumplebottom, and then I'm gonna lock the camera because this is gonna be something really, really important to do. And then you do deliver dessert, pumpkin scones. Perfect. Okay, so that's good to know. Butter crumpets, that sounds so good. I want to try crumpets sometimes. I hear they're really easy to make too. Same with like English muffins. Wait, no, dude, stop. Where is it? Wait, why is it not letting her do it? Is it because she's leaving? Deliver dessert. There it is. Agatha Crumplebottom, report on single sims to Agatha Crumplebottom, and then report on single sims. So I'm literally just like being the town gossip with her. This feels like very Tammy coded to me. All right. And then we're just kind of waiting for like the raspberries or whatever. But one thing that I am going to do though is I am going to send Tammy home to go sleep. I think that'll be kind of nice. The strawberry jam and every morning when I was living in Australia. Nice. I like that. That sounds really good though. I'll definitely give that a whirl. I keep seeing like baking recipes on how to make scones and stuff, and I want to give it a whirl. I just like cooking and baking. So pikelets, which are like crumpets, but thin, about thickness of a pancake, and you can fit them in your toaster. That's good. That sounds awesome. I will cook something, and I'm gonna have her make like a family-sized garden salad. 4 servings seems good because otherwise I feel like if I make 8, oh my god, I forgot a sink. I gotta make a sink. Give me a sec here. Are lush, thank you. Oh yeah, you make them on a griddle. Yeah, I've seen them done like in a cast iron pan or something like that. It's kind of like a pancake kind of thing, and you like cut them open. Plumbing, here we go. All right, what's a good sink to do? Hygiene 3, functional off-grid, that one's gonna be good to have. So 3, 3, 3. Reliability. 5, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5. A negligible amount of money at this point is this little cabinet sink. I'm totally going to use this one because it has a decent amount of like hygiene, a decent amount of reliability, and like it's good. So we'll probably be able to use this potentially. I could only use one. I can only potentially use one of these though too, since I'm using this cabinet sink. So this is pretty good. Crew cabinet sink. Find the rules. I'm so excited for this evening. They are pinned to chat. If you are on mobile, make sure that you minimize your stuff, like minimize your keyboard, and then you should be able to find it. Yeah, I stream The Sims every single weekday, by the way. Teaming up, I'm with Griffey today. Here's like a little thing here for you guys. The rules are complicated. Not really. Honestly, at the end of the day, like, you communicate with your partner, and you have your sim and you can't start until you begin, and you have to start in a certain lot, and that's kind of it, like when you boil it down that way. And like you can't use cheat codes or like mods or anything, so you're like good to go. On mobile, I'll check it out. Nice, very cool. Yeah, really, like that's kind of like what you just got to boil it down to, is like no cheat codes, fresh sim on the same lot, and you only start at the same time. And that's like, and then you kind of complete what you got to complete as fast as you can. You can pick the traits of your sim. Yes, I have some picked out right now, but I'm gonna start off and create a sim or whatever for her. But currently I have her as creative, slob, and genius. Community talked about this. I know, I'm so excited too. I love it so freaking much. I'm gonna have her sleep. Honestly, this is big. Yeah, the rules are pretty straightforward. Allowed to use the gallery? No. As far as I know, you can't. I don't know why you would though. Because you have to start with a fresh sim, so you can't like download like a super sim off of the gallery type of thing. Thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Tammy's good. Take a shower, go to the bathroom. I will have her get leftovers. Ooh, she's also inspired, which helps with gardening and stuff too. So that's a good thing to know. Fun fact about slob sims, when you have undecorated things, you don't have to It doesn't bother them if you have like undecorated stuff. Harvest all. I'm gonna have her like literally go harvest all and see if this like runs her around the neighborhood. It does not. Okay. It's like literally I could go here and dig, and then you legitimately just go in a circle. And there's like tons of stuff just all up in here if you need to like gather stuff. So you literally just have her run and then go dig. Okay, so this honestly is a really good place to kind of stay, to be real with you. Could be used for building, right? Not me making a Versima slab now. I had the houses I decorate for them, right? Well, slab sims, they make things dirty easier, so it could be a really bad thing for like other sims that are kind of living with them, but they don't get bothered with poorly decorated stuff. They don't get bothered by messes, and they pee in the shower at the same time. I was doing research on this, and I'm like, that honestly is a very viable trait to be using. I don't know if it's what I'm gonna end up using once we're all done and ready to go, but it's at least a really high contender for me personally, honestly. I can go harvest all, and then there's that one, and then there's like a dig spot back here, so I did miss a few, so I'll have to start over here and just do a sweep, it looks like. Agatha Crumplebottom, what do you need? Crush on Messiah Stump. Hello? Go for it, girl. You do that. Oh my God, I love this for you, Agatha. That's kind of insane. Are you full? Tammy, get off your freaking phone. I wish they could do that. Hi, Topaz. Welcome on in. Good to see you today. I'm prepping for Twitch Rivals tonight. We're doing Sims Bingo. There's like 40 of us, 20 teams. 40 of us, so there's 20 duos basically. And we are going for it. We're gonna compete. Hello, Raven. Welcome on in. A problem for the moodlet or from something being poorly decorated? Oh, really? Yeah, it usually makes Sims uncomfortable. They'll get like a bad moodlet from it. All of these Sims are single. I'm just marking out like single Sims in my head. One thing I need to do though, I have an idea what I'm going to do next after this. I'm going to go back to that community garden, and I'm going to go see what there is for that raspberry bush, actually. That raspberry bush. So here we go. We got to go this way, and then there's like the community garden, and then there's that raspberry bush. So I'll have her come over here. But it doesn't look like it actually grew anything. So it's only saying that I can like view the raspberry, but there's nothing else here. So I don't know what that's about. I wonder what other like raspberry bush that I could see, because I think they're only in Henford on Bagley from what I'm understanding. Raspberry, blueberry, chocoberry. 3 types of berries. Blueberry bush, raspberry bush outside a patch of the grass in the well in the village. So I might go somewhere else out to Finchwick and see where that's gonna go. Moodlet, but most always overshadowed by the other moodlets. I've had it like completely derail situations for me before. I've never done this before. We have 2.5 hours. Good questions though. So it says raspberry bush can be found in a patch of grass by the well in the village. So the well in the village, which is literally right here. Honestly, this is probably the fastest way for me to go. The well, and then there's a raspberry bush. So yeah, this is really strange though. There's nothing here for me to like look at. But what I am gonna do though is do a friendly introduction. Henford on Bagley is very cute. I'm also a lot less conversational today than I normally am. So if you're new here, I'm kind of locked in today. But normally we're yapping and like kind of going with the flow, but I'm like, I'm locked right now. So I apologize if I feel a little more abrupt than what I normally would be. Offer to help with errands. So I need to remember to keep these moving and not just remember like I can keep filling this feed if we have to do things with errands with them. A simple request, too busy. So I wonder, creature comforts, animal treat. Okay, assortment of eggs, cheese, sugar. Creatures on my own, fresh ingredients, because you buy some and save me a bit of time going back and forth on my own. Forgotten about eat again. Not to mention I have a bouquet to make for my friend. So like proper introduction of time and grab myself. We do some of these grocery orders. Ingredients for my next meal. Not sure what I have to in spare time. So basically you're just like being an errand person for her. A single serving of aubergine parmesan and pumpkin scones to the grocery owner. Where is the gnome's arms? I'm gonna go here and literally just like purchase. I gotta double check here. Hire mixologist. So it doesn't seem like I can come in here and then like order some things from her. Because that's weird that you can't order right now. Oh my God, drinking on the job, girl? What are you doing? Practice making drinks. So deliver single serving, any pub in Finchwick. So, okay, I was like good here, but for some reason it's not letting me do that. I wonder why. Then it says collect 4 grocery orders, single serving food to the grocery owner. So it says deliver rose to the creature keeper. Cottage various critters that may in that neighborhood. Creature keeper. Is this the one guy? Yeah. Okay, so it's the guy. Got it. The guy with the one haircut person. It's a barn that countertop item. I know. I wish so too. I agree. So it says deliver rose to the creature keeper. Entertainment, business, social. Where's like the shopping thing? Because I don't think we can shop anymore on this without the thing on their computer or whatever. So I was gonna have her like shop, you know? Because you can get that. Hello, welcome on in. Good to see you today. Let's see. Deliver rose to the creature keeper. So it says, ramble near the cottage, out and about, tending the various critters in that neighborhood. Find them and give them the rose that the grocery owner asked you to send along. Are you flirting with him? You should keep the rose in the grocery or if you you happen to lose the rose because she didn't. Oh, she did give us one. Okay, good to know actually. So she gave us one. Deliver single serving of food to the grocery owner. Thank you for the follows. Welcome on in. Add a computer to the lot. I don't think that you can edit community lots. That would be cheating. Because there's no money involved basically at that point. So I could go to a library that has a computer if I wanted to buy things there, but you can't like edit community lots. That is a cheating thing. So that would be like a disqualification. Deliver a single serving of aubergine parmesan. I'm still like angry about this. Why can't I buy things from you, lady? Maybe let me try to say hi first. Let me purchase food from you. Or maybe it's something that you can't do until like later in the evening. Or is it because you're off work? Seems like it, potentially at least. So there's that. Checking on that raspberry bush again. There's nothing there. This is tricky. Single serving of aubergine parmesan and then collect 4 grocery orders. Talk to Sims around the village and collect grocery orders. Okay, so that at least kind of makes a little bit more sense then. So you can like literally click on them and then ask them, because these are like the errands. So I'm just kind of like learning about this. Collect grocery order. Collect grocery order. Collect grocery order. Yeah, you're only allowed to build by in your home lot. Yep, you got it. So low on eggs. 3 eggs in this economy? Eggs? Y'all. In this economy, I swear to God. The Twitch rivals. Yeah, there's an article pinned to the chat for you. I'd normally be a lot more like social and like willing, but I'm kind of locked in and trying to figure some things out to prep for this evening. But there's an article pinned to the Discord if you want to check it out. Price of eggs. It actually has gone down a little bit. It's still up a lot here though. I think it's like $5 or $6 for like a dozen here. I think I'm gonna make myself like a quick command here though, you guys, for that. So give me just a second. So that way you guys have like access to that. I'm gonna edit that really quick. Because it's pinned, but I know not everyone can see pinned chats when they're on mobile or whatever. If you have like your thing expanded, like your chat expanded. Let me do that. There. It's right here. Eat them daily. That's my protein source. Nice. No, that's good. I don't like eggs if they're too eggy. I feel weird for saying that, to be honest with you. Okay, give me your egg order. That's cool and all. Or give me your grocery order. Mommy's busy. Okay, eggs, seriously, literally all eggs. Deliver a single serving of food to the grocery stall owner. Single serving of food. Cook or purchase. Okay. Let me see if I can like go to the bar to do that, because that is something that I totally would do. And for some reason, this bartender isn't doing anything. So I can't like order anything from her. That's really frustrating. Single serving of food. I wonder. I'm going to try to see if this works. Back, thank you so much for the 24 months. That's amazing. Welcome on into the Beanie Weenie Club. I think that might have played a little bit earlier, or it's like being slow today, but thank you. That's awesome. Y'all are amazing. I still don't know if I want to live in Daisy Hovel, because there's a ton of things that are like really easy to harvest and whatever, so I don't know what I want to do yet with that. But I'll figure it out. Single serving of food. Okay, let me see. I guess I could just literally go like this and just like take a serving. Not grab a serving, but like pick up serving. And then as I'm running errands, I might just carry food around with me. To be honest, that would be a really good way to do that. In case people want food. Genuinely, that's not a bad idea. Mr. Floppy the gnome. I've got my own little gnome here. No one better steal him. Otherwise, I'll be really sad. Henford on Bagley, and then I am going to go back here and try to deliver that crap to her, because for some reason I couldn't purchase it from them. But maybe I can now that I've like come back to the lot, because sometimes it does get a little bit weird, you know? So I think that'll be pretty good. So come here, order food. Okay, so for some reason it wouldn't let me. So what are the other things that I had to do? It was aubergine, parmesan, and pumpkin scones. So order food. Aubergine, parmesan. And then a pumpkin scone. I'm gonna bring her here and do that. Don't you dare eat that, girl. Put that crap away. Okay, that's annoying. Because I can't. Gosh darn it! I can't order it. It was gonna make me like come back again. All right, I think it's Kim Goldblum. And then deliver a single serving of food. Garden salad. No! Wait, okay, she's there. Yay, thank you. I don't know why my alerts aren't working, but thank you for the 24 months Savage Grade, Lady Savage Grade. That's awesome. So I'm delivering that. Single serving of food, which was like just the salad or whatever that I had. And then it said deliver rose to the one guy, collect grocery orders. I don't think that I can do it from her. Hey, there it is. Thank you so much again for the lovely 24 months. Michael, okay, so invite over to current lot and see if I can just bring him here to take that with. So he's there, and then I am going to deliver Rose from the one lady. She does it flirtatiously, even though it's probably because the other lady wants it. Or wants to be with him or whatever. Beautiful flower, but I'm left wondering if the grocery has incorrect notions about us. Oh my god, give them my regards and oh no, is that him turning her down? That's so sad. That breaks my heart. Creature keeper's regards to her. Even though he's like literally standing right here, it's fine. Their regards. Is that all? What I don't say with this outright treachery, but is a bit of a blow. Oh no. Hey girl, you asked me to do it. All right, I got the pumpkin scones, or I needed the pumpkin scones because I'm pretty sure I had the aubergine, so I gotta go do that. All right, chatting with Michael and Thomas. And then, were you able to get it? Or like, give me my scones, lady. Where'd it go? Okay, so I don't think that I have it at all for her, right? Yeah, no. I said to order them. Now I'm so sad. However, this being said, I do need to do a friendly introduction and then get their order from the Henford people. So I think it might be this lady or even like this other person. So I don't think this lady is technically a cottage living townie. So we'll see what that looks like. There it is. Lunchtime, yay. Hi, Larry, welcome on in. 4 eggs, all these eggs, you guys. Holy crap. We're gonna be popping with all those eggs. Just putting it out there. Hey, there it is. I don't know why that was like so lagged out or whatever. That was awesome. Thank you so much for the lovely, that was 24-month subs back to back. That's awesome. If you guys are new here, I am pretty locked in at the moment because I'm trying to get like used to the flow of some of these things with cottage living and like how these things work. As much as I play this game, I haven't really done any of this like pack specific gameplay before, so this is interesting. Deliver a dozen white eggs to the grocery owner. So white eggs can be obtained from hens on chicken coop or purchased at the grocery shop in Finchwick's Square. Oh, don't mind if I do. That's gonna be really funny. A dozen white eggs, so that's like what, 12? Imagine if you could do that and literally buy eggs from her. So good to know, actually. Good to know. I should get a chicken coop pretty much right away just in case because of this whole thing. I laughed at all the eggs, but now who's laughing? That's bad. Good to know. Say it's horrible for Dr. Gluon. It's actually 7 a.m., so it's kind of nice. Oh, right. Horrible time for Dr. Gluon. Dr. Gluon lives in the Midwest, as far as I know. I'm like 99.999% sure. Horrible time because it's about 1 p.m. for him right now. So he's in the same time zone I am. Ooh, on avocado toast. Ooh, that's right, Tony, because you said nutmeg was good with eggs, right? Yeah, Gluon is in Central Time. Deliver a single serving of aubergine parmesan. So I'm gonna go try to order those scones again and see if it'll let me. Pumpkin scones, go get them, girl. Fried ones, that's right. Okay, I'm starting to get really mad at this bartender lady because she's not doing what you command her to do, like ask her to do, basically. Like the NPCs. A single serving of parmesan and then deliver a dozen white eggs. So that is good to know, though, that you need to have the screen will be split. No, it'll just be like our own streams, basically. Twitch rivals will be kind of be like flashing back and forth to people's streams at different times, but yeah, it just really depends on who you're watching, I guess. But I'll be live pretty much all day today here. So I've got a few more hours. I know that like I want to pause like my stream for a little while and then go grab like something to eat really quick kind of thing. You know, so like I'm in good shape that way. I'm gonna have her grab a serving and like eat that. And, like throw that away, but she's like eating her stuff and she has like a bunch of mushrooms and other harvestables and whatever else. Tons of bluebells. I know, I hope so too. Like genuinely, I hope so. So Tammy's had a little bit of lunch. That's actually good to know that I can like have that in my inventory. Never lived there to my knowledge. I believe you're correct. Yeah. I do believe that. I know he's like visited there. And then let's go back here. Are there any, there are no other bars here. All right, because I was gonna say, game glitches. I know, I hope so too. I'm having issues with like getting this order from the person. Oh, wow, there's a ton of people just chilling here. All right, girl, give me my pumpkin scones. For the love of God, please. Thank God. Okay, so going back and forth is going to be key. And then Kim, lock the camera. I got to find out where Kim is. Where did it take me? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Here we go. Hi. I stream The Sims every single weekday. Right now I'm currently prepping for Twitch Rivals stuff. So it's bingo. We don't know what's on the card until we get the card. So we're just kind of guessing and I'm getting used to Henford and Bagley things. Okay, so then deliver a dozen eggs. That one's gonna be really, really annoying, actually. Genuinely, depending on how things go, I might abandon an errand or something, if that makes sense. Because that one is really time consuming. And if I already don't have a lot of that, I might as well move on to something else, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like creature comforts is another one that you have because that's always an option. 6 white eggs to the grocery owner. So that one is a little bit easier, but I still don't know. Let's ask Thomas Watson if he needs help with like errands or whatever. I don't know if I have any like errand options here because they're usually like just here. So Thomas Watson, and then we've got Kyle Bagley. Senior MC streamers from the UK. So I guess it just, oh, I thought he was Aus's streamer. Right, the MC in the UK is also living in Australia. So that's why I thought, yep, no, I get it. That makes sense. I don't think this guy is like a Henford, like towny person, but I wonder if Lavina Chopra would need anything else. Yeah, I don't think Thomas does either. Because there are some people that are like different types of townies, you know, that serve like different purposes. And then off to help with errands. That raspberry bush one, though. Friendly visit. Welcome to Henford on Bagley. Errands, a small bundle of rewards at the end. I'm just going to take both of these and see what we got. Catch the fish in Old New Henford Lake. Browse the garden or grocery shop in Finchwick and ask the grocery deliverer about their dreams. I am going to offer to deliver a package, and then I will also ask her offer village package, I think is what I had to do. Grocery deliverer about their dreams. Is it under friendly deep thoughts? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Interests, taste in music. It could also be about their dreams. They're commonly found navigating the streets of Finchwick, bringing fresh groceries to its residents. Attempt to ask them about their dreams. That's weird. So like discuss interests maybe? Or have a Henford heart to heart maybe. Maybe that's the one. Ask to be woohoo partners. Dang, Tammy, whoa! Engaging story. That's a little quick, Tammy, don't you think? I don't know what it is about their dreams. Deep thoughts? Maybe their dream job? Oh, ask about career, maybe? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How you guys doing today? I am prepping for some lovely Twitch Rivals Sims Edition today. Okay, so it's compliments, heartfelt compliment, and then it was deep thoughts, pursue dream job, maybe? Talk about their dreams. See, that's not it either. I don't know what that would be. Um, pursue his dream career. The box isn't ticked as complete. I tried to show. Apparently, it's like glitched too. Thank you, Hari. I appreciate it. I'm just happy to be there. Honestly, you know, I'm excited for that. Just to be included in something, having some good fun. All right, is this raspberry bush good to go yet? It's not. Okay, that's weird. That one might take a few more days to get completed. Where they live down to the lot. Yes, I figured they would have it since it was mixed. Yes, it's just a completely even playing field. So we're literally like at the same starting line kind of thing, you know? A fish in Old Henford's Old Henford's Lake. Maybe I'll have her do that one and see what that looks like, potentially. Ask about days. Maybe it's just me, right? I think it's under small talk or something like that, I think. Old New Henford's Lake. Old New Henford, which is over here. And then this is like the lake that's in the middle. So I'm just going to go to this empty lot over here. And then where am I going? Here it is. Okay, here. And then go fishing. It says catch a fish in Old New Henford's Lake. So I think this is the one. Happy to say, as someone who's chosen to participate, it's such an honor to be asked to stuff like this. Yeah, that's kind of the way that I feel, you know? That's exactly it. Indirect invite. Aw. Right, I don't know. I'm just excited. That pond is shaped like a bean. It is! Oh my god, I didn't even noticed that. It's a bean pond! It's us guys right there! I didn't notice that. That's fun. Good eye, Jake. That's hilarious. I like that. All right, so we caught a fish. Browse the garden or grocery shop. I think that we're not going to be able to hear that. And then I don't know. It's not letting me complete this one. Harvest all. Ooh, harvest raspberry. Yes. No, there's a raspberry bush here. Good to know that there's some by the lake in case I'm having issues. And now it's like actually good to go. Reason why I needed this is that I have a raspberry, so I can go home and plant a raspberry and get that going there with that thing. Always on the lookout, right, for the little hidden beans. That'd be fun. Right, love to be voluntold. That's hilarious. Going back here. And then I want to put down like a little plot, basically. Hey, welcome on in, Tink. Woo! Thank you so much. 38 months. Tier 3, send me a message, pretty please. That is so fantastic. Good afternoon. I hope you're well. I am so glad to see you. Immediately dance like Benjamin IRL, right? We just get going, don't we? No, don't eat the raspberry. No. Oh my god, I would like be so mad about that. Undo. All right, so she's planting, and then I will have her water it. So we have a raspberry bush going, but this is gonna take us a little while to like get moving on, huh? I'm pretty sure. Take shower and then go to sleep. Refresh, and you're clocking. What do you mean? Lag for what? What's that song from? I don't know. I found it online. I have no idea. I can't remember where I got it from. I think it was TikTok, probably. Knowing me. Oh my god, having an efficient bed is such a game changer because she literally slept for like 5 hours. That's a real big one. I'm gonna have her eat this pumpkin stew that she got as a reward. Nothing like good pumpkin stew for breakfast. Put that away. This watermelon salad is also spoiled. Just making sure that she doesn't have like nasty crap in her inventory. But you will get like a lot of random little grocery items that are from here too. Right? It's random. It's so perfect, isn't it? Like indescribable. All right, so at least we're getting something here. So I do have something else too. I gotta remember to save my game. But I do need to set a little something up here. So there's some settings that I have to look through really fast, so don't mind me for just a little bit. Gameplay, animal aging on. Wait, right. Yeah, animal aging is on. Tutorial and tips, and then they say toggle enable discovery quests off. All other gameplay environment tutorial options should remain untouched and would look like gameplay autonomy is full. Oh my god, full autonomy. Oh shoot. allow romantic invites and requests on, allow friendly invites, requests on, disable autonomy off. So then auto age played households is on, normal lifespan, hide challenge UI is off. Good, because I can't click it. Show wants and fears off or on. There we go. Traditional social menu off. Automatic death handling is off. And then under environment, because these are ones that we need to have here. 8 days default disabled and on. Okay, so tutorial and tips, and then it's enable guidance system is on. Enable help center icon on. I'm going through some of the settings that we need to at the moment. Okay, so it says lot traits. Yes, you cannot edit your lot before your timer starts. Are we allowed to use and download build by from the gallery? No, no gallery. Moodlet potions, yes. Public lots, no, you cannot build there. No, reshade, no. Reshade, which I don't have that. If I die, I have to be a ghost. Ask questions onto your chat. Yes, so you guys can help as much or as little as you guys want to. So you guys can literally like, are you guys like comfy to help Google things? All I ask is that if you're not 1000% sure of something, don't answer questions that I have, unless you're 1000% sure. Where they get G-shade, they just like their game to not be as like vivid, or they like it to look a little different way. Just like a little softer aesthetically. Right? I don't know. Like, I guess you can download rooms that have like plants or things in it. So that would give someone an advantage if they use the gallery that way. Google, but I would like for you guys for help Googling. I know, I like that you can be a playable ghost now too, right? Exactly. So we can ask questions. I already got rid of better build by, and then are allowed to talk to our teammates. Yup, I will be in a chat with Griffey that whole time. And then, yeah. So looks like I'm good to go there. But then I do have a few things that I need to take care of really fast too. The timer, here we are. Hi gamer, welcome on in. I'm prepping for Twitch Rivals today. I hope you're having a good one. There we are. We are right here. I will be moving these ones up into like the center, or even like off on the side over here, or even down this way. Honestly, I kind of like the way that that looks down at the bottom. And then I'll be taking this off. And then my alerts are going to be muted during the Rivals thing too. Just no distractions and whatever else. And then as I complete things, if you guys want to throw clips in the clip section of Discord, so then Bo can get it too and then relay it, we'll be good there. Yay, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. I'm excited. It's me and Griffey. Okay, let me double check and see. And it said there's like a tutorial for the timer thingy. So I'm just like working on the setup stuff at the moment. I'm going to talk to other streamers. No, we're only talking to our teammates. So we won't be talking to anybody else. It's just our teammate and us in our own like little bubble, which I prefer because it would be overstimulating with 40 people. All right, so they've got like this and just how to like set it up. And then it's like remotely handled. Okay, cool. Got it. I think I'm all set up and ready to go. Poor Griffey is sick, which really, really makes me feel bad for them. I feel so bad. Especially at the beginning of stream. Yes, right. No, I genuinely find Among Us to be really overstimulating too. Like I can't really do it all that much, like all that well, because it really is, it's a lot for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, by the way, if anyone's coming by, my name's Zefrine, my pronouns are she, her. I'm just doing a little bit of setup for Twitch Rivals today. Hi Poco, nice to see ya. How you doing today? But later on, I might not be as responsive to chat. It's not because I hate you, it's because I'm locked in. I either am going to swing one of there's two animals inside of me. I don't know if it's gonna be like the hyper locked in competitive one or just the anxious and I forget how to do anything one. But either way, I think it's gonna be fun regardless, and I'm just here for the vibes. So regardless of what happens, I'm super excited to see what goes down. But I'm just exploring a little bit of cottage living stuff at the moment because I really don't know this gameplay. Yeah, mommy's busy, right? Exactly. But I genuinely don't really play a lot of this, a lot of like the specific gameplay with everything, you know? Appropriate, right? Yes, exactly. I'm so excited. But I also have this little command and stuff. So if someone comes in, if you want to use !rivals, but I have a button there, my mods know it exists too. But I am really excited. Wrecked by storms last night. Oh my God, Violet. Glad I didn't lose power, take damage. Good. I'm so glad you didn't. I know, at least where Nerd was, they were saying that they had like a lot of crap kind of blow through too. I know, like who says, like, I'm like a pro gamer now, you guys. We're like locking in and playing The Sims. But I have over 14,000 hours in this game, but I don't play the pack specific stuff, if you know what I mean. So I'm curious to see how like good or bad we're gonna do. Honestly, I am horrified of Kayla and Shella. I'm mortified of those two. It feels like cheating to have those two on the same team. Because they're like ultra competitive, but also Kayla already does like a lot, like a good deal of her YouTube content is exploring each of the pack like things or like the feature things to do. Yeah, they're on the same team. Yep. It's like we're gonna get destroyed by those two, I'm pretty sure. I've never done bingo like this before. I don't know what it's about. Mortified. Yeah, like mortified, terrified. I'm like embarrassed, excited, all of the above. Gotta watch over those game players, right? But those two are gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Duck, damn, try. Oh my God, I'm like, they bribed the judges. Not really. But how's feel Dan? I'm not worried about that. He didn't know where Manage Worlds was. I know they're scary. Those two. I feel so bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Duck Dam didn't know where, that's true. He could like come out of left field and he's like, oh no, I'm playing stupid. I don't know how to play The Sims. And then actually he's like super locked in or something. Hari, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome into the Beanie Weenie Club. You're so nice. Welcome, welcome. 4 streams at once, yes. Multitwitch.tv is a good website to be able to, I need to like, I'm gonna set up a command for that really quick. It's multitwitch.tv, but you can watch several streams at once. I know he has technically, but like whether or not you're like absorbing the content. But by the way, thank you for the brand new sub. That's so sweet of you. Welcome on in. I posted it to the announcement section of our Discord. Give me a moment. I'm gonna set that up. 4 years, bound to pick it up more, right? You'd be surprised how much you miss and don't really pay attention to when you're editing videos though. You know what I mean? Because you're not like looking for the content necessarily, you're looking for like certain things. Because like when you watch a video versus when you edit a video, it's a very different like frame of reference or like eyes that are looking at it. Exactly. He doesn't know like all the shortcuts, like what's going on with the keyboard exactly, with the camera movements and you name it. Hi, thank you, Gus. Welcome on in. How you doing today? I'm setting up a command for you guys for the multi-twitch thing. So if someone asks, what, like how to watch multiple people at once, then this will be a command to use. I'm setting it up right now for you guys. It's multitwitch.tv, so I'm gonna add that. Oh my God, Gertrude, I remember Gertrude. Tammy kind of feels like Gertrude a little bit in ways because the tiger print. It is. Yes, it is. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I will say though, just to know, the multi-twitch thing is really good, but it does not. So if you're looking to support your viewer, like a streamer with a view, multi-twitch doesn't do that. So if you're maybe watching like 2 or 3 streams or something at once, maybe consider using tabs then. But for something like this is like perfect for that, where there's a lot of different streamers that you might want to catch. But multi-twitch doesn't help a view if you're looking to help someone with that kind of thing, if that makes sense. But you could also have a tab, mute the tab, and then just watch it in multi-twitch. So that's something too. There we go. So here you are. There you go. I just added like a little multi command for you guys. So it's multi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Stanley, but Gertrude will always be my favorite. I know, right? Stanley's iconic, but Gertrude will always have my heart. It's just nostalgia for me, honestly. I think that's like that way for a lot of you guys though. I don't know like if harvestables are going to be something that we necessarily need to do, but we won't know until we get that card. So there's that. Stanley, but Gertrude will always be my favorite. Literally though. I know, right? Evil Kitten, it's so hard. It's so ridiculous. I might take a quick break here in just a little bit though, because I gotta pee and I want to grab a little something to eat. And I think that's gonna be a really good, like an important thing, obviously. So like I don't get hungry randomly like in the middle of it all. So I won't really, it's kind of like a lunch. At least she's going here, but like it's a good way to level up your gardening really fast, is just going and picking everything. Do you know the other setting is split screen with both streamers or all streamers involved? Right, that would be nice. I actually don't know how to do like the stream together thing. Oh my God. I've never done it before. I don't really do like a ton of collabs. Give me just a second. Please hold. I think so. I think you're right. That sounds right to me, Jake. I think you might be correct. Collaborate with your favorites. Go to Stream Manager. Okay. I swear I have been streaming full time for like 5 years. I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Hello? But I added Griffey to this. And then, so Griffey, of course, will be live too, because like we all have to be live. And then it says stream together. And then it's like a guest star thing. Start shared chat. So there's that. Copy your camera slot link. I don't know. I'll have to figure out if I can like see the guest star thingy or whatever, but or the guest thingy. Manage. to figure it out. It'll be all right. I'll get it. Sims 3 is a 1 monthly sub of goals. I've done that before. I typically do it like in February for like the Sims anniversary. I didn't this year because I was in Florida for Kayla's wedding. But I have done it in the past and it has been really fun. I quite liked it. Got like some things here. I'm just cleaning up some of my windows. You guys will have to excuse me. Okay. What other kind of like, so we did a little bit of the errands and I kind of have the gist of the way that they work. What I want to do right now is look at cats and dogs and then like the vet table thing, like the medicine thingy. So you could do this for $6.50. That's kind of expensive, but if you have to make the vet treats, that's something that you can do. Because like I've done a lot of the veterinarian stuff before, but surgery station, exam table. So like you can craft some other things, do lab work. Wait, I don't think that is what that is, where you can make the treats, right? Medicine crafted ink thing. Is it this? Do you have to have like this thing? Oh God, that's gonna be expensive if we have to do that. The vet skill thing. Oh my God, play through something I've done with like World Adventures. That would be really cool to like actually sit down and do it, right? Craft exam table. Unless you have to have like a higher veterinary skill to do that. To like craft the medicine. Nice. That's exciting, Goth Princess. Background music? I won't be having background music today, no. Because they'll be pulling me into the official live stream or whatever, so there's no background music that's going to be here. But I can at least turn on my game sounds because I think I had to restart my game. So at least you guys will have that going on for you. But I won't have any music playing. Grow fast fertilizer. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Yeah. Playing now when I'm waiting. I'm just exploring some of the like pack features and whatever else right now. Just to kind of familiarize myself, because while I have like over 14,000 hours in this game, I don't unfortunately really have any like, how do I want to say it? I don't really have any experience with the exact of like the niche gameplay. I don't know my way around like the gameplay in the pack kind of thing. I do want to see if I can go offer a gift of like food or like a berry or something to these birds to see if I can be friends with them, because I need to figure out how to be friends with birds and bunnies. So right, because yeah, I don't really know the niche things all that well, to be honest. I mean, the Sims 2, I have played the Sims 2 a few times, yeah. I usually do like a little day of rags to riches. I have some VODs up on YouTube actually. Ooh, I'm gonna go try to lure out rabbits. So this park area is gonna be a good spot because we have the rabbits over here and then the birds over this way. Thanks for the follow, welcome on in. Oh yeah, there's tons of time that I have spent building. Copyright if you like lo-fi, you can, but like I could have that, but I don't know if that's what I want to have on in the background. But I'm trying to lock in. But also I do stream The Sims full time. Thanks for coming by. I hope you'll consider jumping into my Discord because I post and I go live because the Twitch notifications aren't always the most reliable. But I stream The Sims every single weekday. It's my full-time thing. We have a community here and we do a lot of building and tons of gameplay. The gameplay is like our main thing. We're very heavy on the storytelling. I'm gonna give a gift. Oh my God, we're gonna give, oh my God, produce. I'm gonna give a little pear to this little baby bunny. Oh my God, I've never actually like interacted with the bunnies before. Oh, it grabbed it with its little paws. I love you, little rabbit. Discuss hopping techniques. Oh, you didn't like that? I'm so sorry. They can help you with gardening? Socialize, ask what rabbits dream about. Joke about leafy greens. I know Tammy is becoming one with nature, isn't she? Can I give you a gift of, oh, this is gonna be tricky. A flower, maybe like a bluebell. It better not give her like 10 bluebells. Aw, the baby bunny like, oh, did you not like that? It's like, this gift sucks. Now I feel bad. Do you want a book? I know that Rabbit does not like Tammy. Tammy, stop that. Oh, she's embarrassed too from disliking a joke because the rabbit didn't like my joke. This rabbit's a tough crowd, dude. Just saying. Can I pet the wild rabbit? Oh, I bet she's gonna get bit. Oh my god. I don't think the rabbits can kill you. Rodents in... Actually, can the rabbits kill you? I know chickens can kill you. They can kill you? Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, good to know. You're gonna have to be careful with that. That's right, I forgot about that. Socialize, ask about rabbit life. Oh, we're at least getting like talk about vegetables and like we're getting more into it though. Take gift offered by wild rabbit. Oh, cause so this rabbit doesn't like small talk, I guess, which is understandable. I don't really either, dude. Just saying. Oh my god, blueberry jam. That's cute. Oh my god. So I got some blueberry jam from the little guy. Gossip about the flower bunny. Oh my god.
Torque Bashoshi?
Are you into this kind of chit chat? What should we name this guy? Only know from Simsy's death speedrun stream. Aw, right. That makes sense. She's dangerous because she knows all those ins and outs because she like does that all the time. Like she already makes content based on that, and I don't really make that kind of content, you know, where you like explore the pack features. Yay, you should. Oh my god. I wrote it through the idea of I struggle to get invested in gameplay, and then so like the way it flows is mindful of that, and then the dice rolling is something I'd been doing personally since 2019, so I decided to like formalize it finally. Tell joke about carrots. You better like my joke.
Wampana. Gluckson, Lalum, Chirpty, Funbit.
Oh, the bunny doesn't like that. Oh, you guys are tough crowds, literally. Socialize. Ask how rabbits travel underground, or maybe give like another gift or something. I could give like a fish. Do rabbits like fish at least? I don't know, maybe. Most of my Sims 4 knowledge. Nice. I like that. Jamie getting let's explore the most. It really has. That's true, Lexi. Because a lot of like the cats and dog stuff, it's been like doing. So that's nice. All right, so he is here. Discuss fox sightings. Maybe do like gifting again. Give drink. I don't want to give you milk because that just feels really weird to me. I don't know if he'll like this or not. Give produce. I'm gonna try to give you like a little mushroom or something. I certainly hope that it doesn't give him 10. I have 40 currently, so we'll see. Okay, it only gives him 1. He liked mushrooms. Befriended a wild rabbit and can purchase a wild rabbit home and find it in build mode. Okay, so cool. I have that, but this is also really good for social. So there's that. So they like vegetables like mushrooms and little things like that. So that hopefully should be something that I should have easy access to based on where I am. I don't know what the birds are gonna like. So I've never done this before. But it's good for the social, so there's that. Maybe berries. Thank you, Goose. I appreciate that. I can give gift, and then I'm going to try to give produce. And let's try maybe a strawberry.
Miaxa.
Friends of fox and chicken, but not a bunny. Nice. Yeah, you have to find them in their little like houses out in the wild out here. This expansion tack and tail on things you could do. Yeah, because I feel like it is kind of directionless a lot of the time. There's just so much content that it's easy to like not figure it out. You know, like, I don't know. Eggs. Oh, the birds like eggs. I mean, they are birds, so I guess that kind of makes sense. So I
Grenea.
can't really give them a gift right now. Don't chat with Thomas. Gifting. I think I made them mad. They didn't like that. Inquire about tastiest bugs.
Lobo.
We've got it's a cat or something over here, or a dog. I don't know what it is. Its name is Corduroy, though. Oh my god. I encouraged Agatha to go on a date, just saying. But good job. Call me Cupid. She's flirty now. Gifting? Oh, I guess I can't give them multiple gifts back to back, so you gotta be really careful about that with what you give them. Like the other animals, like the rabbit I could give, but not the bird. That's kind of weird. We can turning my sim into Snow White and befriending all the animals. That's cute. I love that idea. So she has some frogs. Who knows how much we're gonna have to do. I've already bred frogs and stuff, so I kind of have an idea of how to do that. We did that in Jelly Bean Legacy already because we had to complete the frog collection. And I understand the concept of that. So like if we have to do that, then that is something that I already kind of have ingrained in my brain. It is a little bit grindy, but it is possible to do very quickly if you know what you're doing. Maybe you have to go take a selfie with Sophie or something, which is the snail. The pathing in here. That's exciting. I find myself discovering new things about PAX years later. No, I feel that way too, though, Soup. Literally. I don't even care about the angle. Just saying. Search, maybe? But yeah, I find myself discovering things like way bad, like way later on. But I also am like playing the game in a different way now than what I was before. Wait, what did I just find? It said, found something. So is it like a lily or something that I found? Hide something in exchange for someone else. Hide item. Okay, so I'm gonna hide item. I feel like Tammy would be the kind of person to hide a selfie if she could. Like just a picture of herself. So I'm gonna do that. Because that seems like it's gonna be really good. You're like, I'm the gift. That feels very Tammy coded. Oh, did not want to the base heart frog for the life of me. It's really hard to find that one, the heart frog. I remember struggling with that one too, I think. Tammy is the gift, exactly. There's a little pond over here. So I kind of have a general idea. So my question is, I've already gifted these birds. Can I gift a different set of birds? Where are the birds' nests? So there's birds over here. Yes, you can gift different birds different things. So I'm gonna have her come here. I don't think that we know the birds yet over here though. I think it will like technically restart it, but if I kind of mess up with the other one and gift something incorrectly, then we'll do that. But like gift, I could try giving an egg. Because I do have an egg in my inventory actually. She does have to pee. I wish that she would not walk on her phone. I really hate that. Next question that I have is, do we have a place to pee over here? The answer is yes, we do. Yes, we do, which is wonderful. Ooh, they like the bird. Tammy Kennedy's offering that type of gift. They'll be friends in no time. That's great. I feel like I should focus on having, oh my God, free food. Heck yeah, just saying, some grilled chicken that's on the ground. What could possibly go wrong with this? I'm just putting it out there. Oh, you know what I could do? I could take this home if I wanted. I think I might be able to like have her stop eating the grilled chicken. Oh no, it disappears. Darn it. Giving a bird an egg, right? It makes it an adoptive parent. It's just like one of those birds, because there's a bird that actually will like knock the parents' birds, their eggs out and then like replace them with their own. I think it's like a cowbird or something that does that. But there's like a parasitic kind of bird or whatever. There's a specific word for it, but no cowbirds here. So I was gonna have her like grab a plate and then just like take it, but we ate some grilled chickens. We got some free things. Cuckoos do it too. I think cowbirds do as well. Create an open stairway in the stairs against a wall without it deleting the roof above. I know, me too. Against a wall without it deleting the roof above. Right. I feel you. Like it opens up the wall or like lofts it. All right, so she's good here. So we do have like a few options in this area. So there's like birds and then there's more birds over here. And then there was like the rabbits that were down this way. So all in this little like quadrant here, I'm like set for birds and bunnies if I need to be. So that's a huge plus side, I think. I still am super worried about what it's gonna be like for me to do treats or something with Henford on Bagley, because I don't know what to do with that. Oh, this world is gorgeous. I love building here and everything. It's fantastic. It's so awesome. But do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Cause like I gotta figure out what to do with like the treats, but I know how to befriend those animals. Interact with farm animals. I get a notification pop up. My sim has discovered a treat. Ah, so like if you get farm animals, that's good to know. Or sometimes she finds them and she's gardening, and after that you've discovered them, you can prepare them in the kitchen, right? Because I think you have to be like given them, or like gifted them, or find them, and then you can make them. Is what it is, you know. And then if we go under inventory and then collections, I'm pretty sure that they might be here. Right? Like, there's the decorative eggs, fish, space rocks, fossils, elements, my sims things. So it doesn't seem like there are a bunch here, or there's nothing here. There's the village fair, like ribbons. There's freezer bonies. The notebook, maybe? I always forget where to check your notebook, because I think it's like, oh my God, where do you check your notebook? I never use this functionality here. Is it next to the phone? Oh, literally right there. Okay. Cottage living, egg or milk? Hi. Reading about it, I think I'll, oh my God, I'll be at work when it starts. Yes, thank you so much. Good to see you. Hi, how are you, Paterno? Welcome on in. Hi, Erica. It's going really well. I'm prepping for Twitch Rivals and just trying to familiarize myself with things with cottage living. I kind of have a decent feel of things with cats and dogs. Not incredibly, but more than cottage living. Nice. It's so nice out. Yes, it is here too. I think it's like 83 or 85 here today. Let me get some kids chickens and interacting and see what happens. Right. I think so too. Because I know a lot of the errands are going to require eggs. So I'll have to do something with that, I think. It's kind of what I'm envisioning, at least, you know? Willow Creek, and then here, because I did have an initial gameplay or game plan of getting a coop right away. I might want to do that, I'm thinking. I don't know. But I also don't think I'm going to get these. Well, depending on what's on the list, I guess, really, is what it is, if you think about it. We got like a little chicken coop. Leona, how you doing today? Good to see you. I don't even know if like bulldozing the house is the direction that I'm gonna go. There's so many things that like I just don't know what is actually gonna happen with like my gameplay like thing. You know, purchase chickens. I'm gonna have her get, I don't know. We've got like a bunch of them, obviously. Hatchable eggs. So we've got to get like, if we want hatchable eggs, I got to get that. Hi, I'm doing good. I'm doing a little bit of like, because I don't really play the game, the pack content a lot, if that makes sense. I'm unfamiliar with like this sort of gameplay. So what I've been doing today is getting myself prepped for this, like for like the gameplay that we might encounter today. So I'm excited about that. A black hen, brown hen, and I have a white hen. I might get like, depending on like what we have here. Hatchable eggs, a rooster for your coop. So would you guys recommend having more than one rooster per hen? Is there like a good rooster to hen ratio that I'm looking at, or no? Right, because we just don't know. Wouldn't there be a bingo square that at least more money earned by completing Henford errands? Right. Yeah, I don't know what that's gonna be. They said some of them are grindy, some of them are not, some of them are easy, but it's a good blend of things. One rooster, that would be fine. Got it. So I'll have her come out and like go scatter feed nearby. Apparently, by the way, roosters or chickens are a really good way to like get your needs up for like your social. More than one may fight each other. Ah, see, that makes sense.
Ayabo. Chonkaby.
Socialize.
Kanumi.
Oh, you didn't like that. Wait, I don't like that. Oh my god. I guess like, what is it? Socialize and then play with black hen, maybe? I don't know. Can you knit? You no, you can't with nifty because we don't have nifty knitting. But you can like cross stitch if you want. Yes, the coop does get dirty super fast. Yeah.
Cluxin. Dag dag. Quosa. Yabba yabba yabba. Zoom.
Block for all chickens. So there's no chickens leaving this area. Loner trait to be better to use? Not necessarily. It really depends on what's on the roster. However, like on the grid. However, the slob trait allows you to not have a decorated house. So you won't be uncomfortable because of that. So that's and plus like you can pee in the shower at the same time. So it can be really like very advantageous to have like that. I did some research, but what traits we will actually end up with might be a lot different than what I have right now. Cause I have genius, because she has a higher likelihood of being like focused, and then creative because she has a higher likelihood of being inspired, and then slob. Slob trait to pee in the shower. Yes, you have to have the slob trait. I think they'll automatically do it. I don't think you need to like prompt them to do it. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I don't need to like water anything right now. So I feel like personally I've done the most prep that I could. Except for the fact like I need to keep interacting with the chickens to see if I get more treats, really is what it is. I guess I could go like, because there's some treats here. So you have to like figure out all of them. Or socialize, maybe if they're planning a coop, that's funny. Play with brown hen. I didn't know peeing in the shower is a thing. Yeah, yep, for slob sims. Slob sims make things dirtier faster, but they don't mind the mess. And they also don't mind having like basic They don't mind having like no wallpaper or anything, so poor decor, and they can pee in the shower. So to me, a slob trait for something like this is super good because you won't be bothered by it. But again, don't know if I'm actually gonna like use it yet. Those walls curved. Yes, because it's a roof piece, because it's free. Whether or not it ends up like this is going to be a question though, because I don't know like what's going to be on the bingo square. The way that I start is going to be dependent on what's on my like grid, like what is on the bingo grid, because we don't know what's on it yet. So remind of dinosaur heritage. That's usually not a good social to start off with, but you know, it's fine. Oh wait, they liked that one. Discuss preening methods. Check in on Chicken's day. We will find out 30 minutes before we can begin. So we'll have 30 minutes with the thing. Like with the grid. With my actual chickens in the morning. Aw, that's cute. I like that. Chickens purr when they're happy. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. Live streaming for those initial 30 minutes? Probably, yeah. I think everyone is probably planning to go live. Like, I'm staying live today. I was initially going to go offline because I thought we'd have to be offline for other things, but I'm like, I'm going to stay live through the whole time. I know, right? It's very cute. It is. I'm a big pigeon person too, though. I like pigeons. Pigeons are sweet. Oh my god, I know, Jennifer. I'm so sorry about that. I've definitely been there a lot recently, so I really understand you, especially with curly hair. You don't know. Yeah, I'm staying on. I will be taking a break to like go eat. I'll actually probably do that really quick here because the check-in is in about an hour and 10 minutes is when it begins. Is what they said. But they said the check-in is just... They're gonna host a call. They said I can stay live kind of thing, so they already okayed that. What they are or aren't allowed to do. And then the call will start 15 minutes before the reveal of the bingo card. So like at 3:30 p.m. Central is when it's gonna start for that call. And then it looks like check-in is 3 to 3:45. And then the approximate start time is 4 p.m. Chaotic right now? Oh, I bet. There's probably so many windows that you guys have. Tammy needs a Tammy tattoo, right? I know. If only. So this is only base game, cats and dogs, and cottage living for this one. So we don't have that. And plus Tammy's just all base game anyway. I don't know. You have to like become better friends with the chickens, but I don't know. What's the best way to become friends with the chickens? To pet them? Lower back tattoo that look lovely on Tammy. Right. I'm surprised I didn't give her any tattoos, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, that's right. I forgot. I invited someone over. Oh, hi, Alice. Come into my weird house. Same with you. Welcome. Tammy, tattoo and base game for us. Imagine.
Dag dag.
This is wild. Ooh, a new Pepsi Zero flavor. That's kind of cool. I saw like a 7-Up flavor the other day. It was like an interesting one. It was like a, I can't remember what it was called. It's like a tropical one or something. I don't know. I was fascinated. I didn't want to dedicate to like a whole 12-pack though. Oh, you've been looking for it? We have it all over here. I can't find anything other than a 12-pack though. Lavina Chopra. I think we're gonna be pals. Next pack is Tammy and Ripley as townies. Oh my god, I wish. Ripley as a townie would be the cringiest thing on the face of the planet. The cringiest. Baja Blast in stores, right? Oh, really? You don't prefer that? Hi, Twitch Rivals Hype. Thank you so much for the lurk. By the way, if you guys are looking to watch multiple streams at once, it won't count your view in their chat, but you can do multitwitch.tv and watch everyone. That way if you guys want to. Really exciting. Zesty citrus. Oh yeah, there's like a Waterloo water one that's like a zesty, it's like a spicy mango one apparently. Are you really? I thought she was gonna talk through the wall. Yes, you're very welcome. I don't recommend it for everyday thing because you won't be able to support streamers with like a view kind of thing. But for occasions like this, definitely recommend, or like Among Us or something is another really good one where we're all kind of streaming at the same time. Ooh, heartful compliment. Tammy's just really nice. Oh wait, I haven't even like introduced myself to Alice yet. Lavina is apparently gloomy.
Gorba.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for my traits with her yet. I'm still racking my brain on it, but we'll see. The slob trait really is. Also, by the way, your sim slobs, I'm at least, let me double check with this. But when I was testing it yesterday, she didn't get embarrassed by pooping in front of people. She might shoo them away, but she'll just kind of like do it. And I had her like on the front lawn pooping and she didn't get embarrassed. So that's something that slob sims also have going for them. I might ask them to go home, to be honest, like send home. And then send home. Hi, Doc, good to see you. I'm holding up 20th place just for myself, not to brag or anything. Not to brag. 20th place is taken by me. Go follow Dr. Gluon, you guys. Dr. Gluon and Vixella, I think, are paired together. I feel like it's cheating that Shella and Kayla, I'm horrified. I'm so scared of those two. Genuinely. Super scared because hello, but also Kayla already does like all of these like weird min-maxy things and like she knows the game ins and out like better than anyone, I think, at this point. And I don't really play the pack specific stuff, so I've been trying to figure it out. Oh my god. I know, I like that too. It's so fun. Listen, you can go, but this is happening. Right, exactly. But yeah, slob sims, they'll like shoo people away a little bit, but they can poop on their front lawn. And they don't get embarrassed. Fun fact. But showering does make them embarrassed, apparently. That's too far. You can drop trow and poop on the front lawn, but you can't get naked. But let me show you guys this here too. I think I took a screenshot of it, but I don't remember how far back it was. I popped it in my moderator chat. And I was like, by the way, where was it? They're gonna be military. No, honestly, I'm like so scared. I don't know. Poor Griffey is sick too, which makes it really sucky for them. I feel so bad. That they're not feeling good. But here's Tammy pooping on the front lawn. That's true. Showering means getting clean, right? That's it. No, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah. Classic Tammy. Just saying. What a picture it is. I had to commemorate the moment. There's like, I might not even have like an enclosure. I technically don't have to have it if I don't want to. Like but then again, a burglar having a door might be a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, so we might decide to have a door because burglars are a thing now. Whereas before they were not. And I don't know about you, but I don't feel like losing all my stuff because that would suck a lot, actually. Fires, however, I'm not going to worry about the fire alarm. I might get a sprinkler depending on how expensive that is, but I'm not about to rely on some stupid fire people coming in and trying to save my stuff. Because you know what? I'm going to save myself because they take forever to come here and do this. Grocery shopping, and now we see the eggs. No, 17 is no longer 19. Nice. That's good, at least. Those are coming down. Create animal treats. Oh my god. I can make a friendly treat now for some reason. Oh, for 60 eggs, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. Especially if you guys are like a big egg household. I really need to figure out things about like cottage living treats. The animal treats. I'm gonna add that to my little like cheat sheet that I have. Animal treats. There we go. 60 eggs though, that's crazy, but I suppose you guys like eat them all the time, you know what I mean, so like you're good. Kiddo's been having them too. Nice, the protein has help us healing. That's nice. That's really cool. I wish I liked eggs more. I just don't like when my food tastes too much like itself. Eggs too eggy, chicken too chickeny, you know. But okay, so like animal party treat. So how do I know like how to get them? Llamas, cows, and chickens. All treats required ingredients effect are listed on the table below. I don't care about the effects. How do I get them? That's cool and all, but like how do I find them? Animal colors, friendly, fruity, golden, healthy. I think it's literally just you get them. Socks. I'm so glad you're here. I gotta deny your message because I'm family friendly, but I appreciate you for hanging. Yeah, our eggs have been, I live in the, no, that's okay. No worries. No harm, no foul. I try not to chastise someone if they don't know, you know, because sometimes it comes out or, you know, I'm pretty chill, honestly. Take them some stuff, make them from stuff you've made, and then I think it opens up the type of treats. You need to make them from stuff you've made. And then I think it opens up the type of treats. So like I befriended an animal, so I got the recipe for it because I got it, like the friendly treat. Crafting them, purchasing, or winning them at the Finchwick Fair. Okay, good to know. Crafting ingredients for the specific treat and the corresponding recipe. I hope this AI overview is okay because sometimes it's really questionable, but sometimes it's not. Make from the fridge. I think you have to have you have to like get the recipe first though. So I'm just a little bit confused. Errands. So errands, you get an animal treat, new treat recipe, or animal clothing. Unlock the recipes from the treats by giving them to the animals. Okay, so I think so you basically get them from your animals or get them from the errands. If that, and then that's it. Are those the only two ways that you can get them? So from animals or from errands or gardening? I think you guys said that you can find them through gardening sometimes. You can also buy them. Okay, so buy, uh, get from animal, get from errand. Okay. Got it. Okay. I'm like making all my little mental connections and stuff here just in case. We don't even know if we're going to need this, but it's good to know ahead of time. Buy from the stalls. Got it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. So there's different types of treats here. Oh, winning the fair. Got it. Okay. Yeah. So I hope some of them are grindy, but some of them are not. Let's see. Blueberry bush, picnic tables, and a grill in the community garden. So we know that we can find a lot of those little guys there. I'm going to add this to my little cheat sheet. And then I'll do this as like, the berry locations, cats and dogs. Okay. Other than, okay. where are the treats for cats and dogs? The pet treats. Because I know you can like get them, you can purchase them from the vending machines, obviously, but making them. So that's for cottage living. And I know you have to have like the veterinary stuff, but do you have to have like the veterinary skill to be able to make those? Cook them on the stove. Can you just straight up like make them? Because I don't have a stove right now, but this could change in whether or not I actually decide to get one. Oh, if you have a cat or a dog, okay. So we might have to like have a cat or a dog is what you guys are saying. And then I have my appliance, which is the most efficient stove is this one technically. Oh boo, I'm gonna put this back over here and then put this here. Cats and dogs treats need the vet machine. Okay. To like make them, that's right. Canning, so to do canning, I have to have a stove, I'm pretty sure. Right. Buy it from the vet and then feed it to the pet and then you have the recipe. Ah, okay. Canning is on the stove. Okay, cool. So if we have something canning, gotta have a stove. Because I have like all of my efficiency work done, if that makes sense. Like all of the things that are the most efficient to like get my needs cared for and then so I can move on with things. Burglar alarm. We need to have a burglar alarm because I don't want all my crap to get stolen. Skill gain guide, so we connect those to skills. My collections are here. Got all that stuff just so I can do that on the fly. Traits, things that are good, base game stuff, and then cats and dogs. So I don't know if there's any other like niche things that I need to have for cats and dogs. Hey, Side Quest Simmer, thank you so much for the sub for 3 months in advance. Welcome on into the Beanie Weenie Club. How you doing today? Good to see you. I'm gonna have her cook, and then we're gonna make that that garden salad, but I'm gonna have her do the family size, and I think I'm just gonna keep it in her pocket. Who wrote the bingo? I think the Rivals team wrote it. So no one who is playing knows what's on it. So it's an even playing field. Some people are a little more familiarized with the Yay, you wrote it. Thanks, fam. How you doing? Pet training skill, maybe? Maybe that is a potential. Yep. I'm okay with like the pet training stuff and like the veterinary things actually, aside from like the treat thing. Because we've actually been playing the veterinary things in our actual gameplay for like the legacy challenge we're doing currently. Because Malbec and Winona are actually, or Vino and Winona are vets. So we might have to do pet training skill. Add chickens. Yes. Yep. That's something that Tanya and I already like discussed is like chickens are helpful for social need. Because like in case we gotta have that. I don't know what my traits are gonna be yet. I have slob on there because it allows me to just be disgusting without having any issues or whatever. So like we're good to go. There. I hope we don't have to do frog breeding. I've done it before. I should actually find, oh my God. I gotta remember. Practice and try the challenges, right? I know, I'm so excited about it. I don't really do like a lot of the pack specific gameplay, if that makes sense. So like I don't know cottage living, but I know cats and dogs better. But I'm like, oh my God, 14,000 hours in this game and I don't know what I'm doing with this. I honestly have to remember because one of you guys sent me a frog thing. Oh my God, it was Madeline. Madeline sent it to me. I won't, oh my God, okay. All right, I have it. We've already done this for Jellybean Legacy. So in case we have to do frogs, I know what to do already. Because we've done that already in our legacy. So I'm prepared. I am ready. But been having so much fun. But yeah, no, it's honestly it's amazing. I'm just happy to be here. 20th place or whatever. I don't even care. I'm just happy to be a part of something. It's gonna be a good freaking time. Is there anything else that you guys can think of that I should kind of look into? What time does it start? Check-in starts in less than an hour, so like 50 minutes from now. So I should actually take a break really soon here to go pee and grab something to eat. And then like kind of just like refuel myself, grab some water and lock in. But all of my settings and everything, as far as I know, are like all good to go already. So I've already taken care of all that. Because I've been playing with it already today. Oasis hidden level 10 handiness. Yeah, right. Because I think that would be manageable because I already know how to do that, if that makes sense. Like, but I already have gone to the Sylvan Glade, because I know how to do that and like already did that. But that, and then Oasis Springs, have to run for the bank. Bye, I'll see you later, Penny. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Cats and dogs. So I know that the little animals, the ghost animals, appear at night on the lot, like on the lighthouse lot. Sylvan Glade, yeah, I know, right? Sylvan Glade makes sense. That's what I was thinking too. So that's why like I made sure the competition for tonight. It's kind of like a Sims tournament, basically. We have to like, we don't know what's on our bingo card, but there's different things that we have to go do and like clip for proof, basically. And then we have a like a mandated reporter, essentially, that will report to the proper sources for us into like the Discord for it. But it's kind of like we don't know what's on it. We have to do the tasks as fast as possible to get a bingo, or more as efficiently as possible. My goal is not money. Money would be like a side thing, whatever. That's only like a little bonus thing, but money isn't the main objective. It's completing whatever like rows and getting a bingo, basically. Manny reporting training, and I got really confused for training, right? Oh my god, that's funny. I gotta think about what I want, like how I'd want to display my bingo board for you guys. I don't know what I would do. How long do I have? It'll be like 2.5 hours is how long we have to complete it. We spent most of the time in Henford because I'm not as familiar with Henford, but Brittleton Bay. I know that Mayor Whiskers hangs out here a lot more if you go there right off the bat, in case we need to like befriend Mayor Whiskers or something. Otherwise, Mayor Whiskers can be like in a lot of different places. He kind of just shows up, honestly, wherever you are, but he's mostly here in the beginning. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Oh, you've never seen Mayor Whiskers? Oh, he's just a little black and white cat that runs around with a top hat. And he is the mayor of Brindleton Bay. Okay, so there's like some other little things here. There's no like interactables this way. There is a stand over here. You can buy pet food. Dog bone meat pie or marinated sausage link chorizo. Pet supplies. What are here? Stray cats too. Right, that's true, you can. You can totally do that if you want to. Pet treat, squeaky toys, order food. Hi, it's going pretty good. As good, I feel like, as prepared as I personally can be. Do I think I'm gonna win? No. Am I gonna have fun? Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. I'm super excited for it. Oh, there's a turtle? I also, I wonder if like the bingo, thank you for the follow, welcome on in. If the bingo thing has Tammy, we might run a Tammy puppy mill, basically. Like, I wonder if they'll have the ability, like you need to make so much money or something like that, like breeding animals, and you have to like, you can sell your kittens or puppies. It's the most Tammy coded thing ever, because Tammy's entire thing is making like just get rich quick schemes is Tammy's entire like situation. Orange cat, it really does, doesn't it? How can you prepare? Just basically knowing basics about the functionalities of each pack. So it's cats and dogs and base game, and or cats, dogs, base game, and cottage living. So I have a feeling we'll see a lot of errands, and cottage living and some things like that. Lots of gardening. Oh my god, literally, speak of the devil, there he is. He's right here. So you can't really prepare. We don't really know what's on it, but we know what packs are going to be associated. We can only give our best guess from there. Yep, we could do off the grid stuff too. I've done a little bit of that, but it's been a really long time since I've done it. Honestly, it's been a hot second. All right, Tammy, you best go get to him, Tammy. I wonder if we like, because our sims are like glitched or whatever. I wonder like how we'd be able to like reset our sims and stuff if we want to, because like glitching is definitely something that happens a lot in this game. I don't know what the intention with that is. An off the grid filtered and build by there is. Interesting to see how they did it. Cottage living has all these cooking ingredients. You have to move to recipes with that. Yup. That's right, because like right now, there's just he be yapping. Simple living may be a thing. I feel like I should probably see like I should probably figure out the simple living stuff. So I actually might send her home because simple living isn't something that I know a lot about. That's actually one of the things that I almost forgot about. Mayor Whisker's sleeping on the job. Right. That kind of sucks that we can't reset our sim though, because that does happen a lot where we get like those glitches or whatever. It's happened a few times. Hello. Let's go back to Willow Creek. So one thing I also need to keep in mind, we start at Daisy Hovel, but we can move anywhere after that point if we want to. So, however, we need to keep in mind that when you move, you still have to like purchase the lot, so you'll be down even more money in the beginning. Hey, thank you so much. What'd you do? Go back, basically. Travel and come back. Thank you so much for 63 months, tier 2, Perry. I appreciate you. How you doing today? We're locking in. All right, so let's check out some of the simple living lot trait things. Let's go here, because I know we can change the lot challenges. We've got off the grid and then simple living. Simple living is like cooking with just ingredients. That's gonna be brutal. Fruit salad's probably gonna be our bestie. Scare seeker. I think that's one that we can't use. So basically these 4, I think, because I think Scare Seeker is something that is like a different trait. I'm pretty sure. Recipe book with it too, right? Hi Casey, I missed you too. How you doing? Good to see ya. So off the grid, so just basically no power or water. Can your sim survive without the comforts of plumbing and electricity? No utility bills, which is kind of cool. An event, they were nixing that stuff. Yep. Simple living is just ingredients. So being here is actually going to be really advantageous because we do have a lot of like little things here, including that community garden. So honestly, I may opt to stay put here because I know this area the best, and I feel like that is advantageous to me. If that makes sense. But we can also pick other lot traits. So let's just go through again. We have a lot less, but like we can't do cat friendly, or dog friendly or clothing optional, but we can do bracing breezes, which is exercise. Happy birthday, Casey. I hope you have a good day. Hi, Sid. Good to see you. I'm having a wonderful day. We're prepping for, I'm going to go away in just a little bit here because I got to pee and go grab something to eat, but we're getting ready to start the rivals stuff in just a little bit, which is exciting. Breeding ground, larger litters, cat hangout, some more cats here. Convivial, spacious, like charisma, comedy, mischief, stray dogs, got fast internet for like writing or gaming, natural light, which is photography and painting, science layer, training ground, great acoustics, mixology, handiness and gardening, So homey is definitely one that I'm gonna add in probably for the cooking and gardening or whatever, if that is something that we're gonna see a lot of, which I have a feeling we will. Training ground, Sims gain pet training skills, so that's a good one. Got teen hangout, science layer, which is like logic. Private dwelling. So yeah. That's exciting. All right, Beans. Yep, exactly right, Annie, because we could just be on the lawn. Well, I'm hesitant with just being on the lawn. I should actually, before I go away to go to the bathroom and stuff, I should figure out how I can put my burglar alarm inside, because it's outside currently. Oh, easy, done. Okay, so I just gotta like change my camera and like add it there. It's fine. So that's fun. Because I do want my burglar alarm, so I can't put it here and then do there. And we're good. So then when they come in here, then we have that. So I don't even know if my shanty thing, like my little like lean-to situation is what I'm going to be doing, but it's at least something. You know, I have a double bed just in case I need to woohoo somebody. Scoop water out of a pot and restock. Yes, you totally can. Yep. And not Sal. That's an eco lifestyle thing, I think, though. I think that might be eco lifestyle. All right, Beans. I am going to go and be right back. I'm gonna play some words on stream with you guys while I'm gone. Because I need to get myself ready and like set up and stuff and go to the bathroom and take care of some of my Sims needs, if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna play some of this. If you are new here, make sure to drop a follow. I will be live through Twitch Rivals. And I also post when I go live into my Discord. I am a full-time content creator and I do stream The Sims every single day. So make sure you guys come